At this point, I'll be using Discord to hand out everyone their assigned roles.
Man, it's a damn shame we all had to go to sleep right after a vicious murder had taken place.
At this point, I have handed out the Mafia alignment. I will now be handing out the cop.
One of us, one of us.
The cop role has been handed out. I will now be handing out the medic. Medic has been handed out. And last, I will be handing out the vigilante. For tonight, there will be no Mafia kills tonight. The cop will be able to make a check. The medic will not be able to make a save because there are no Mafia kills. And the vigilante will not be allowed to shoot tonight. So this night is for familiarizing yourself with what role you have. If you have not received any message from me at all, you are just a normal vanilla townsperson with no powers. If you have any questions about the game, please direct them to me through Discord. If you have to go AFK for any reason, please message me through Discord, and as well as letting me know when you're back. So if anyone has any questions, we'll try to keep this night brief. Also, if I have sent you a role, just respond to me confirming that you've read it. Also, in the future nights, we'll have people that are dead and no longer in the game. They can wake up and entertain the chat. They just cannot talk about the game. All right, I'm checking AFKs. We have one AFK. When they return, we'll start the day. I'll explain. This day is going to be an 18-minute day. To kill people, what you do is you formal them. So you say, I formal X. If anybody says, I second X, there will now be a formal on that player. A formal is preceded with a 30-second accusation by the person who made the formal, followed by a 4-minute formal defense. It's sort of like a mini trial. The topic of town's conversation will be on that person. They'll have time to give their reads, what they think about the game, claim their innocence. At the end of the formal, if the person who made the formal chooses to push it to a vote, all town or all alive members of the game will vote if they want to kill that person. It takes a majority to kill. So on day 1, there will be 14 people. It will take 9 to kill. Sorry, 8 to kill. Bad math. Yeah, the day timer is not concrete. It's 18 minutes. At the end of that 18 minutes, you will have at least one more additional guaranteed formal. From that point forward, you will not ever know if you have an additional formal. You very well might choose not to kill someone, and then I'll force you to go to sleep. I've used random.org to decide how many additional formals you have. So the day timer is loose. You'll have at least one guaranteed formal at the end of it. It looks like everyone's back. Everyone can go ahead and wake up. Turn your webcams and microphones on, but do not talk, please, until I start the day. And it looks like that's everyone. Today will be 18 minutes and the day begins. Go.
Man, what a lovely night. Why didn't we clean up the body?
I slept quite fine as well.
How'd
But
you
yes,
sleep,
we should have
Frankie?
taken care of
There's
that.
just a corpse here.
There's a body?
Butler, we took care of the body, right?
Yes.
She's quite stiff.
Master Elizabeth has been taken to the next life.
Unwillingly.
Oh, the
Yes.
bitch is dead.
Dead.
She just say she's dead. Okay.
Yeah.
She is dead. She's
I had to
cadaverific.
beat her on the bush so much.
That
Blue
old
crowds.
bird
I've
got
hunted
wet.
many blue crowds back in my day.
All
You're
right. So
supposed
all
to
we
do
gotta
those.
do is we gotta
Sorry.
figure out who did it. It's easy enough.
Yeah. It's got to be at least one of us, I think, technically.
Yes.
I
I
think
don't know
As
how
mentioned-
mentioned, I'm just an astronaut.
There were 3
As men-
shots.
Mentioned
shots.
yesterday, we have put the mansion in lockdown until we find the killer amongst us.
I can't
So
begin to
we
tell
have
you
been-
how illegal this is.
I left my
Uh,
car running.
Well, let's get down to business.
We have
then.
enough food for the
Yeah, I
for,
want
for
to
the
go home.
lockdown,
Of
maybe?
course.
I'm tired.
All right, we're good.
I
You
need
can't-
I don't think
somebody
we
to
have time
feed
for
my
that.
bloodhounds.
I want to feed the birds.
I would
wanna
love to
feed the
go with the
birds.
birds outside.
Yeah, I have pistachios.
Are those good for
I'm
birds?
sorry, Lil Dick and
Can
Patty.
mom-
The mansion has been locked down. We will not be able to go outside and feed the
I
birds.
say we go
Lockdown?
outside and look
What
in
do
the
you mean we're
sunset
locked down?
and just stare at that for a little bit.
We all
I don't
agree we're
like-
going outside
we
now.
cannot
I think
go
we can all agree
outside.
we're going outside.
Can we
Alright,
break the
now,
window
hold
to go
on.
outside?
I don't like being locked
I'm
in.
gonna
all
Raise your
night.
hand if you want to go outside.
Frankie, just
I want to
stay
go
around me,
outside.
alright?
I'm feeling a little
Guys,
bit cold.
guys, everyone! The butler said we can't go outside, so we have to stay inside, okay?
What if we kill
All right, if
the
the
butler?
cat
Spend
made sense,
too much
we
time
go-
in the clink. I don't do good being locked
Frankie,
in.
it's
You're
I'm
locked
here,
into a
I'm here,
gigantic
Frankie.
mansion. I think you'll be
Elliot,
fine.
Hey,
Did you-
stay out of this. Frankie, come here. It's fine. Take a swing, take a hit, all right? It's okay.
Why
You know what?
would the
Sorry.
butler lock us all in after a murder?
Yeah. Sorry, Butler, but we gotta
Good
take
question,
a hit.
Because
all right?
one of us
Because
killed
it
the
is
boss.
one of
It's
us.
not like she has
It was
our names
not
on
my
it.
choice to lock you
That's
in.
right.
I only do
Yeah,
as
you
I
walked
was
up the
told.
only witnesses.
Now, Butler, you and the Elizabeth, you guys get along?
Yes, I am.
Hmm.
I've been working for Master Elizabeth since I was younger.
You
Got
paid
benefits
good.
and
We-
Smiling.
insurance?
Yeah, maybe
Sorry?
she's got a nice little piece.
But
in
you
the
paid
will or
good?
something.
I get paid well. Yes, I do. She
Wait, how
takes
much
very
do you
good
get
care of
paid?
me. She treats me like her daughter.
How much do you get
Are
paid?
you in her will?
I
Hmm.
do not know the context of her will.
Are
You'd be
you on her
pretty
life
mad if you
insurance
weren't.
policy?
Yeah, angry enough to kill, maybe.
I would never go against my master Elizabeth.
You make Patty do it.
No.
Yeah.
I
Patty
would
can't
definitely-
clean up blood. You think they can hold a gun?
I've held a gun before.
You're
I
not
have.
helping your
Oh.
case, kid.
A gun.
Well,
Well, why do you want to
I
say
actually
that
believe
now,
him.
huh?
Patty,
You
when
held a
did
gun?
you
Yeah,
hold a
you
gun?
held a gun when
Is that
you
what happened to your
shot
eye?
her.
It was my friend. Her name was Sarah. She let me shoot the beer cans in her backyard.
Was her last name McLaughlin?
Yeah, it was actually.
You look
I
like
know
one of
her.
the pups
Small
from the
world.
commercial.
Small world. Hope you remember her.
But I will say, I've known the butler for all my life these past 3 weeks, and I know the butler would never do something like this.
Hmm.
Thank you, Patty.
Okay, how could you
Wait,
be
get to
so
listen
sure?
to a sentence like that?
Because
3
the
weeks.
butler's perfect. Okay, everyone. The butler has never done anything wrong.
I don't know. The butler said we were done with guests like 4 times, so
It almost seems like they're also
Okay, she
shifting
never
a
went.
little.
She never took a math
She
class.
screwed up
okay?
a
It's
lot.
okay.
Okay.
Basic
Patty,
arithmetic.
why are you siding with the butler?
She really let anyone at the door just come in.
Well, I mean, she
Yeah,
pays
she's
for
like,
it.
"Hello, welcome to this mansion. You don't have an invitation? Ah, come on, sit down. I'll make
had a wrench.
Patty
So
eat
you're
you
saying-
another plate."
So you're saying the butler could
he's
pay you
putting
to
you
do
to work.
anything?
I mean, let's be also honest. The guy coming back from the moon, you come back from the moon, you're like a national hero. What you doing at a dinner party?
I was celebrating because once again, Elizabeth told me if I came back and survived the moon, we'd be flicking noses when I got back. And
Maybe.
obviously, I try to
yeah.
get here as quickly as possible.
Well, maybe the
Elizabeth said
astronaut's
she would
going
flick
a
noses
little.
with everybody.
Maybe he's going a little space crazy, huh?
Maybe.
Listen,
He
we eat
says
a lot of
moon
Astro
science.
ice cream up there. We
Cooped
saw
up
some
up
stuff.
there.
I saw some ghosts on the moon, but in all
Did you
honesty,
see alien
I'm
titties?
grounded on Earth. See what?
Alien titties.
I just saw
Oh.
ghost titties. They're nice
Oh.
though. But they are dangerous on the moon. They're
Wait, you're
different
telling
from
me the
ghosts
moon's
here on
haunted?
Moon's
Yeah,
haunted.
it's
Like I
the
said,
the moon's
space
haunted.
crazy, man.
Are we talking about
The
Everybody
moon's
knows.
No,
haunted.
he's
got birds
prime
on the
suspect
moon?
Are we-
number one.
Birds on the moon? Wait, are there birds on the moon, Jacob?
I can almost.
I swear, if you start talking about tits and cock again, I'm gonna grab that gun myself.
Granny,
Granny, calm
Come here,
down,
come
calm
here, come
down.
here.
Now,
Granny,
I
drink your
I
liquor.
just
I
Granny,
have
can
something
lower
for
your
you, Granny.
spirits.
what?
Come here.
What do you have?
Come
well,
here.
oh no, don't worry. I stay packing. Granny stays packing. Okay, don't you sweat
This
a
early in the
thing.
morning.
Hell yeah! Let's start drinking.
There's a
Granny,
dead
like
body
this.
like
Granny, it is
15 feet
9 a.m.
outside. Drink your drinks.
It's 9 a.m. right now.
A toast to the fallen Elizabeth. Frankie, you could have
Oh, I
one.
just did a shot.
Here,
Do I do
here.
another? Oh well.
Yeah, you got to do another shot.
I
This
only
is kind of
have
how the
one.
rules
I
work
might
of
as well.
drinking and cheers.
So can I just say, someone is supposed to have a gun, right? So if I just pat everyone down, not copping a feel or
Granny,
anything. I'm not trying to
Remember
cop
we
a
talked
feel,
about not touching everybody?
but it's for a good cause, dearie. It's for a beautiful cause.
I
We
feel
need
like-
If we were
find
to
the
have
She
I
makes
feel
it
like we
happen.
allow Granny to do
okay,
it.
But no one,
I
Considering how
would
much
say
she's-
Patty or
her hands are
myself
shaking,
will have to
probably
do
not.
the
No,
patting
I can
down.
do it.
Allow it.
no one
I
found a
volunteer as
gun.
tribute. I will touch all of you.
Oh.
Patty, you
Nobody has
I
to
think-
touch
first.
anybody.
You're not.
I'd like to touch
Yeah.
the cat human.
Everybody get naked.
No
Then
one
there's
is
nowhere to
touching
hide the
Patty.
gun.
I agree.
I mean, if you insist, I ain't gonna say no. I mean,
I don't know.
Listen, for justice, if the butler says I have to touch everyone, I will touch everyone. Okay.
Patty,
so
you are
you
not
should
touching
I'm not
anyone.
okay if-
I'm sorry.
not sure
Patty,
if I'm
you
okay
will
with
not be
this.
touching anybody.
Okay.
I say let it have it.
Can we
seriously not go outside under any conditions? I need a breather.
Why do you need to breathe?
You live like 3 doors down, so like.
You know who's not
Yeah, why
breathing?
do you
You
need to breathe
have
a
exactly?
garden
We're inside. We have
upstairs.
air.
Adonis
Yeah.
and Frankie are pumping out a lot of smoke right now.
That is true.
Yeah, it's stuffy in here. I would really appreciate
some
Smoke just follows me wherever I go.
That's,
Just
that's
open
very
a
that's very interesting that
window,
you
just-
need some air. Is that because you want to escape the
Just trying
crime?
to run.
Because you did the
There's
crime?
man who's been to
All right,
another
Frankie,
planet.
that's it, okay?
I did not
Big
do the
bird. What I
crime.
was
It
thinking.
may also have to do something with people saying we should get naked, and so never the others.
said
So
can
you're
feel
trying to
it.
get naked
There's
outside.
a lot of-
Yeah.
That's
There's a lot
crime
of
solving
nakedness
101.
going
That's
on over
crime
here.
solving. That's police academy
Do I-
stuff.
Yeah, that Patty's looking
Did-
for a couple buds.
Did you know there's actually a
Yeah.
type of naked bird?
Are all birds
So
naked?
Angelina, your voice is so smooth that maybe I believe you because it's so sultry. It's a beautiful voice. But I would like to let me just you
Hey,
remind me
maybe-
of a girl that I used to hang out with back in the day when I used to, and we had. So you want to go outside, right?
Yes.
Now let me persuade you. Granny is a really good company. You should stay here with Granny because you remind me of when I was younger and when I saw, and she
Granny,
was
did you
so
take your
sweet,
meds?
and she held my hand, and I said, "No, we could never." And so you just, anyway. I'm sorry.
Take your meds.
Did you
Granny,
hear
drink
that?
I
once he
think I
dies.
just had a stroke.
Yeah.
What just happened?
Just
too
no,
pretty
no
girl.
touching, otherwise that would be lovely.
Yes, of course. Let me escort
Is
you
my nose
towards the
bleeding? I
garden.
don't know anymore.
Okay, so
Nosebleeds come from cocaine.
It's late in the day. Can I take a nap? Is everyone cool with that?
We just woke up. What are you talking
It's
about?
like it's like 9:30 in the morning. Go
I'm
ahead.
old now, okay?
You do you.
You
How
know,
did this
wake me up
woman
when
get
we
here?
find out who the murderer is.
I believe we're getting
You
off
got it.
track. We
Let's
should
be
discuss
very honest
who was
here. What-
closest to Master Elizabeth when the gunshots went off.
I mean, maybe the neighbor. I don't know.
You know,
We
I
are
think
all
Elliot
neighbors.
was.
You know,
I think Elliot was
talking-
trying to.
What are you
talk
talking about?
the
I ain't
movie
even close to the
film.
broad. I never met her.
His moving pictures,
renting out
if
a
you will, with the
that
cranks.
mansion.
I've
No.
never met the woman before in my life. Why would I have?
You
to
know,
know?
Vince Calvin.
but you had
You wanted to rent the house.
I had an invitation because I offered for business. I wanted to rent the place out. Now I can't do it because we're locked in and there's a body here.
I
Now-
mean, if we all die, you can get the place.
Hear me out here, Elliot.
What part of you all dying suddenly gets me to mention?
Elliot, 5 minutes into this, you were talking to Jacob about making a documentary.
Absolutely.
What better documentary than a murder mystery documentary? I think you could have killed her.
I counter that with one
I
particular
feel like-
argument. If I'm doing a murder mystery documentary, why the fuck would it end with me incriminating myself, telling everybody I'd done it?
Wait, I have an
It's the
idea.
ultimate story.
I have an idea.
Ultimate story.
What if we make a place for a bunch of documentaries, some fun ones, some cartoons? We call it like Netflix. We put
I like
American
the
history
idea.
on
We'll
there.
talk later.
I don't
I don't think I'm
take
gonna
off.
live long
That'll
enough to
work.
see the end of that.
Yeah, that would never work. Come on, let's be real.
No.
You know,
I got a
Elliot,
better idea for a
you
name. I
know-
got a better
you
idea. Think
know-
about it. Blockbuster.
Oh,
Hey,
sounds
that
good.
could be a good idea.
Blockbuster. It's going to be the next big thing, right?
You know, we're doing a lot
Next
of
big,
talking
just trust
here.
me.
We're doing a lot of talking here, and it
Wait.
seems like Elliot, you have a lot to talk about. I'd like to formal you.
Very well, very
oh,
well.
that's very big.
Oh, I'll back you up, big bro.
Okay.
I'm going to take that as a second on the formal. There's a
is-
formal on Elliot Big Jim. You have 30 seconds to give an accusation.
Why
You know-
are you jumping to
you
do
know,
a formal?
Granny, please, for a second, take a drink if you need to.
Of course, I must.
Elliot, I've been hearing a lot about films. I've been hearing about renting the place. You explained how you don't even know who she is. You know, it doesn't take 30 seconds. You know, it takes less time to see that you're onto something here. You know, you could have rented the place out, but now you're thinking the place is free. You could just put your cameras up now.
Am I allowed to rebuttal this now? Because I got about a
You
few
have a
holes I can
4-minute
poke in that.
rebuttal.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So let me go through all the reasons what you said is stupid.
Okay.
All right. Because apparently
Stupid,
Big
huh?
Jim don't
What,
got too
you-
many
you
brain
think you're
cells
better
in
than
his
me
head.
because I'm down in the street.
No. Let me explain this to you because we heard 3 gunshots, right? There's 3 people. I don't know none of you. So let me make this very clear. You already got somebody you brought with you that wasn't even on the invitation. So
Yeah,
that's
it's
suspicious
family.
enough. Second of all, do you have any idea how monumentally hard it is to rent the rights to a place after somebody has been literally killed in it? The amount of paperwork I'm going to have to do is going to be astronomical. Now, I wanted to talk to Miss Elliott, this Elizabeth, maybe get some drinks, discuss a good price, give her some royalties, and be on my way. I'm a businessman. I'm here to make money. I'm not here to kill nobody. It'd be cheaper for me just to rent off her. Now it's going to be astronomical. I don't know who gets this place afterwards. I don't want to buy this place. It's big. There's a chandelier of beer bottles. It's not my style. I got a good place where I am. I don't want the house. All I want to do is I want to start making movies. I want to get my blockbuster off the ground. All right. That's the idea going forward.
Okay.
I don't need none of that. But let me tell you this. You know what's suspicious? Half the people here wanted to fuck this woman. The woman I've never met. Now I
Got a
saw her.
point.
She's pretty cute. She's not fight amongst yourself like the bachelors. We got a woman over here, Miss Angelina, who's a neighbor. Who knows? Maybe she hated it. Maybe she was jealous of the beer bottles. Who knows? Right? Maybe she was stooping a fucking husband, a late husband. Then you got the bird woman over here. Who knows? Maybe she saw that Elizabeth was serving chicken for dinner. She got a little bit crazy. She shot her up. Who knows? We got Big Jim. We got Little Frank who's coming at me with accusations. Like I said, you brought in somebody else. Come on.
That's
You're
family,
gonna
though.
accuse
That's
me.
family. And you know what?
You're gonna accuse me. Hey, it's my
I've
turn
dealt
on
with
the
people
stand.
like
It's
you.
my turn. You shut your mouth. Now let me. We go over here. We got the silent guy just observing everything. We got Calvin over here. We got Rick, who's the only guy of all of us who had a profession of owning a gun and got kicked off the force. Let's not forget about that because he looks squeaky fucking clean. We got Granny over here who can't stay awake, who's the only person I think couldn't have done it, mostly because I don't think she could hold the gun straight enough to hit Elizabeth. We got Jacob over here who came back from the moon. By the way, don't know how to. They got the technology for that. Says the moon's haunted, but he decided instead of and made a cheese and has now come back to get sex from Elizabeth. I don't know about you, but maybe he wanted to penetrate her in a different way. That's all I'm saying. We got the guy who's been here for 3 weeks can't even figure out what make a plate means. We got the butler who can't count to 4, and we got Frank who's just some bum with a wrench. Forgive me for saying this, but of all of you who have all this static history with this woman, I'm the only one who comes out of this looking squeaky clean. It's more of a problem now that she's dead, not less. Now I gotta go through all of that. I gotta wait for all the shit to come back. Then I gotta find out who owns the place. Then I gotta talk to them. And they're gonna be distraught because Elizabeth is dead. What am I gonna do now? So this is already a crapshoot, but you accusing me like this, that points the finger at you because you want people going.
There's money on the line, is what I'm
What
hearing.
money? I'm making money regardless. I made more money last year. I made more money last year on one project I made than you've made in your whole life. Why the hell is it going to happen?
I'm gonna be honest, Elliot. Your story sounds like half a pack of cold cuts.
You probably wouldn't even know what that is.
All right, the time in this formal is up. Big Jim, would you like to push this to a vote or rescind?
I'm gonna rescind for now.
The formal has been rescinded.
Thank you.
But I'm watching you.
Patty, do you guys have an ashtray?
Of course we do.
Which
There you
one's
go.
Mikey?
Oh wait, no, that's guacamole. Hold on.
You know what? It's fine. I'll eat the cigarette.
Here you go, Calvin.
Yeah.
No,
Hell
don't worry
yeah,
about it.
Calvin.
God,
He
you
did
just
it.
ate
Hell
a
yeah,
cigarette.
Calvin.
Okay.
Lot of fiber in the.
Oh, yeah.
You actually
Oh, my
just ate
Lanta.
a cigarette. That is insane and powerful. I love a powerful man. Love a
Thank you,
powerful
Granny.
man that can just eat a cigarette. That's so hot.
Granny,
Sorry.
live around here?
Granny, calm down.
I
Breathe,
do
breathe,
actually.
breathe,
I
breathe.
walked here. I'm sorry. I'll stop.
Well, maybe I'll drive you back.
Oh, that would be great for my feet. I have gout, so that would be wonderful.
Maybe
Thank
I
you.
could, maybe I could take a look at that gout
I'm
for
so
you.
sorry about your gout. That sounds terrible.
Thank you.
Yeah, it does. It sounds horrible. It is a terrible thing. Oh man. What about all of you? I laid myself on this. So what about all of you? What reasons you got to not killing the brood?
I have arthritis.
I got a business to attend to, down in the streets where you wouldn't know. So
Hey, you don't know where my life. You don't know where I come from.
I have my bloodhound.
I don't know where you come from, but to call a Frank a bum? Frank's helped me so much. All right.
Yeah.
The man walked in with a wrench and a
Yeah.
bottle of booze and said,
I
"Give me
like
a plate."
fixing toilets, damn it.
There's 10 seconds left in the day.
That's
Oh,
my
wow,
Frank
we're
right
just-
there.
This is a short day.
I didn't say
Where
he's
you
not a
going?
good guy.
This feels like a normal day for me, honestly. Going to sleep after like what, 15 minutes or
Please,
so.
Yeah.
please
Brandon
make a
needs to
formal.
get the meds adjusted.
Oh yeah, could be that. Could be that.
Please make a formal.
Ah,
We're
Wait,
making
make
a
a
formal.
what?
what are
The
we
time
doing?
in the day is over. Please
All
make
right.
a formal.
All right, I accused Big Jim because he accused me, and he brought somebody who wasn't even supposed to be here, so he's got a good alibi.
I do not hear a second.
I'll second it. These two are criminals.
All right, Elliot, you have 30
Oh,
seconds to make an
says the
accusation.
pig.
I would like to remind you that after this formal, you guys will have at least one more additional formal allowed in the game. And after that, you do not know how many additional formals you have. So, Elliot, 30 seconds to make an accusation.
This guy came out of the gate accusing me, telling everybody here that I'm the one that's guilty. Meanwhile, he brings in somebody else who openly said that their doctor said they got a screw loose. Well, maybe Big Jim got a screw loose too. Maybe who knows why you're here? Who knows why you're coming in here? You're trying to get all this. You got this woman. You're telling little Frankie they can't drink, they can't smoke. Maybe it's because they gotta have their eye on the ball when the time comes to do the job you need to do. How about that? Maybe that's what you're really doing. Maybe that's your real game plan.
Accusation has ended. You have 4 minutes, Big Jim.
You want to know why I brung little Frankie with me? Do you really want to know why? You're judging a book by its cover right now. Do you want to know why I'm not letting them smoke or drink as much? You don't know what has happened in the shop. Okay? You know, it's been a couple years, but we're still working on it. You know, our dad, you know, I don't want to bring this up in front of little Frankie. You know, you could, you know, if you need to move or walk away, you know, it's fine. But our dad,
Hey, take your time, man. Take your time.
our dad was very abusive, you know, while we worked for his business. And, you know, I'm sorry, but, you know, the reason why, you know, there's not much, you know, I don't want them to drink, you know, only have one, you know, Granny, I appreciate the offers, you know, so many times, but, you know, he used to beat us and leave us scarred, you know, and the only reason I have to keep little Frankie with us is because I don't want her to get hurt or get him hurt. Sorry, but, you know, the reason why we have the business is because our dad died, you know, and he's been sentenced to life. You know, he's been killing people behind our stands without us knowing and beating us in front of the customers, you know. And the only reason why I accuse you is because I'm seeing number signs from you, you know, and that might be my lack of judgment, but, you know, we just come from the streets, man. And, you know, I just don't want little Frankie to turn out like our dad, you know, because one day I got to move on in life. But, you know,
Thank you, big bro.
you know,
Thank you, big bro.
give me a second, please.
You're not third this formal.
Oh my God.
Let me just say this. If you really are, you know, your dad died after he beat. Who knows how he died? Maybe you did it.
It was a sentence of life in prison, you know. I don't. Who knows? But I have to.
You
look
would
out for little
know.
Frankie. I have to look out for little Frankie. Why do you think he's with me? You know.
So you looked out and you got rid of your dad.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Are you not hearing what I'm saying? It's a life.
No,
in
I'm
prison.
hearing
He's
what
been-
you're saying, but just
he's been
because you
beating
got
us,
you words coming
and we
out your mouth
found-
don't mean they mean nothing.
We found out he was killing kids in the back. What are you behind the parlor?
Maybe you took up the family business in more ways than one.
Why would I want to do that? You know, little Frankie, you know, all I can see is little Frankie's face, you know, when I found that out.
Look, little Frankie seems like a good kid. I ain't gonna lie.
That's why, you know, I'm trying to look out, you know. There was a lot of battles myself, but, you know, I gotta be the big guy, you know. I gotta look out. That's why I'm Big Jim.
Yeah.
You know,
Do anything for family.
anything for family, you know. Invite them to the parties.
Family
I
is
can't
important. Family
leave.
is
I can't
important.
leave Frankie alone.
Hey, Jim,
You know,
I was told couldn't beat your dad, and now you can't beat these allegations.
why are you making a joke out of this? You know,
That's my family.
I couldn't see that one, but, you know, that I
The
just
time and the formal is up.
Jim?
Elliot Fensworth, would you like to push to vote or rescind?
I almost want to rescind just because of the last line, but no, I'm sorry, man. You look guilty as hell. I think you killed your dad.
It has been.
I think
pushed
you
to
took
vote.
over the family business, so I'm pushing this vote forward.
Why do you have
Big
to say
Jim,
that, man?
Big Jim, you have 10 seconds to give a uninterrupted last defense.
I don't know what Lil Frankie would do without me, honestly. You know, why do you think little Frankie is here with me? You know,
All right, that time is up. So
I don't even know what to say.
I'm going to do a 3, 2, 1 countdown. And when after the 1, I will say vote. At that point, you will hold your hand to your camera and keep it there before the bar on my screen turns red. So if you would like to kill Big Jim with 14 alive, it takes 8 to kill. Please raise your hand to the camera and keep it there. In 3, 2, 1, vote. 2 votes is not enough. Big Jim, you have immunity for the rest of this day, and you guys have 2 minutes to make another formal.
Sorry.
Was that a formal or was that a hiccup?
I'm hiccuping. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's all good.
Drank a lot of liquor, so it's
good.
I'm gonna keep drinking that liquor too. There's a
Hell
lot of
yeah.
fucked up
Pace
shit
yourself,
going
Granny.
We're
on.
not
Pace
gonna have
yourself.
to worry
Hey, I
about
need
whether
a
or not
refill,
this woman's
please.
gonna kill anybody. She's gonna be too drunk to stand.
I want a formal Angelina.
You're gonna have
Why?
to explain this one.
Somebody, come on. Somebody back me up.
You're
Can
gonna have
I
to explain
formal
this one.
Adonis?
I would also like to
second it.
formal Adonis.
Yeah, I feel like
All
that's
right,
more
that is 2
understandable.
formals
I'll
on
second that.
Adonis. Patty,
Okay.
Patty has 30 seconds to give an accusation against Adonis.
I just think it's kind of weird that Adonis is so bloodthirsty to kill off Big Jim after he told his heartbreaking story. You know, as a as someone with only a father left, like I can't imagine what it feels like to lose him. I don't know why you'd be so hasty to make these decisions. We don't have enough information yet.
All right, your 4-minute formal begins, Adonis.
Look, I know a lot about bad eggs, okay? I personally, I believe that you're just pointing me out for no random reason, okay? I think if your dad mysteriously died and you just happen to be taking care of little Frankie, it's very coincidental that it happened at the same time as your father's passing. Now, I'm not saying you murdered your dad, but you murdered your dad. That's all I'm saying. Now,
Why are you talking to me? Why do you keep bringing me up?
because
Well,
I think
you almost recently died, so that
you did almost recently die, but
that you
I think Patty's just taking that information and trying to target me. Personally speaking, I would never try to harm another soul unless I believe personally that they did something to cause those issues.
Didn't you kill like 3 people outside?
Yeah, I still have the blood from it. What are you
And what
talking
did
about?
Angelina
Schedule.
do? Why did you almost kill Angelina?
Yeah, that was out of nowhere.
Look,
I mean,
No.
It was pretty rude.
The fuck did the people outside do? What
Nobody
went
thinks
wrong?
it's weird. Nobody thinks it's weird. Someone died. Granny over here is about to like have a heart attack or something from all this alcohol.
Yes,
And Angelina
sir.
is perfectly calm.
I don't think she's calm. I just think she has enough Botox in her to choke an elephant.
I think
How hard it is to
Angelina
look shocked.
is just cold-hearted because she just murdered a bunch of people.
I have a calm demeanor.
You just
That's all I
murdered a
can
bunch
say.
of people.
You
I
literally
is
you
her
killed
neighbor.
3 people. I'm not gonna look. I appreciate you seconding me, but you literally walked in here and went. By the way, there's a bunch of bodies outside. I ain't gonna say you're guilty, but it's not looking good for you, Chief.
So I never said I killed those bodies. They just happened to be out there at the same time as I was coming in.
You did
Why
say you had to
suspicious?
quote take care of them. I don't know. Again, I'm not no cop or nothing, but like I'm being honest with you. It's not looking too good for you. But
I was
again,
just trying to
I
help out.
appreciate your effort in helping me.
I was just trying to help out Elizabeth keeping the house clean. So I was like, I'm gonna take care of the bodies and move them
by bloodying them.
It looks like you keep putting your hand over your mouth when you're talking, almost if to hide the fact that you are smiling through this kind of formal agreement.
Thank you for
and-
tenderizing the corpses.
I actually have allergies So I'm just covering up my nose.
You should
Of
stop
course
with
you
the
have
smoking.
allergies.
That's
You're
probably
covered in
that's
smoke
probably
24
not
hours a
Murder
day.
too.
all
I'm
the
allergic
smoke
to
is not
murder
helping
too.
you.
I feel like it's too early for us to vote off Dawn already.
I agree. I think it's too early to vote off anybody, if I'm being honest. I mean,
I think it's too early to vote off Angelina, but it's okay.
Didn't you put your hand up?
no, I didn't.
Yeah,
Both
you
of
put
you.
your hand up.
No,
Elliot
both
and
of them.
Adonis both put their
Yeah.
hand up to
Yeah, they
shoot
I
changed
was-
real
Oh, don't get
quick.
me wrong.
Stretching.
Don't get me
Face.
wrong. I
I
think
was
he's guilty,
stretching.
and if he died, I wouldn't lose a wink of sleep. But
Jim,
that
Big
being
Jim.
said,
Big Jim, look, we just met, but you know me. I was just raising my hand to stretch. I got carpal tunnel in here from
oh, I'm not
dealing with
from
bodies.
murder.
Okay, well now he's also a coward.
Oh, okay.
I'm a coward,
Carpal tunnel
Elliot.
for
That's what
murder.
you said.
Murdered, and then now he's a coward. He won't even admit he tried to kill a man. Okay, well,
You led that charge.
no, I did. I'm at least man enough to admit it, though.
I'm keeping my eyes on you, Don. Keeping
The
my
time
eyes
and the formal
on you.
is up. Patty, would you like to push the vote or rescind?
I would like to push the vote to see how everyone votes.
Roger, Adonis, you have 10 uninterrupted seconds to give your final defense.
Hey, yo, what the? Bro, that's not fair.
All right, with 14 alive, it takes 8 to kill. I'll let the laughing subside a little bit so we can have a vote. Please have some form and decorum in the courtroom. All right, with 8 alive, or 14 alive, it takes 8 to kill. If you would like to kill Adonis, please raise your hand at the camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1, vote. 5 votes is not enough. Adonis has received immunity for this day. And to your luck, you guys have rolled at least one additional formal. You have 2 minutes to make it.
Can we just get? I vote to accuse the narrator.
Can we vote to skip the formal?
You can vote to sleep, and you will vote if you want to go to
I
sleep.
vote to go to fuck.
Do we
love to go to sleep.
Yeah,
do we get to
sleep.
keep the
just
formal
say-
for the future?
Just
Sleep.
no, just for a little
Oh.
point of order. Town cannot win this game without killing people. It is always plus EV to make a kill. But if you want to sleep, you can do that.
That is true.
Oh shit.
It's day one.
Yeah,
what are
so
we
you
gonna
gotta
We
wait
have
kill
no
someone on
fucking
day one?
evidence. Is the problem?
There's a bloodthirsty narrator.
How many
This
how many
narrator wants
rounds?
to
How
kill
much?
people.
How much death
How
do
many
we need to
rounds?
have?
How many nights do we have?
Until we're all dead.
You have until you kill all of the mafia, or until town reaches the
All right,
same number
all
of
right,
people as
let's,
the mafia.
Let's look at it like this. All right, there's 3 people in the mafia, right? Okay, so when we tried to kill Big Jim, it was
Oh,
only
you just said me. You just
Yeah,
said
you
me.
said me.
Yeah.
We heard
You
that.
said me.
Yeah, when we tried to kill Big Jim, it was only me and Adonis who raised a hand. But if we
We
were
have
mafia,
one
the
That's
more
third
not
person
formal.
that's
would have
not
raised.
how
We
your
tried to get-
sentence structure worked.
Hey,
That's
Jacob,
not how
we
that
have-
I
works.
have a-
You
I
said
have a
me.
You're tripping
formal.
over my words, considering somebody here can't do math.
Oh.
Can you forgive me for a
Wait.
blunder?
As a formal.
Butler?
I have a formal. I would like to accuse Sir Calvin Calvin.
When the fuck did he
Face-
become a sir?
Sir, everyone is Sir. in Master
Congratulations.
Chief.
Congratulations.
The reason why I would like to accuse Sir Calvin Calvin is because I've been sitting here watching everybody during this whole interaction, and Sir Calvin Calvin was the only one that I saw who was passing notes during this event. And it was I as a townsperson have no reason to do any note writing, but I did see Sir Calvin Calvin doing
Butler.
some note passing.
There
during-
has been no second on this formal, and you have ran out of time. Go to sleep.
Well,
Oh,
good
shit,
night.
not the knockout cast again.
Good night.
Webcam
Another
off,
day,
Frankie.
another drink.
Butler, I
Webcams
find
off,
the
mics
word
muted,
"I"
please.
offensive.
I'm going to start a 5-minute timer. We'll try to keep this night under 5 minutes. Unfortunately for you, chat, they did not kill anyone, so you will not have anyone to wake up and entertain you. You're stuck with me again. At this time, please complete your night actions. If you are the mafia, I guess you can say the mafia have 2 kill power because you definitely didn't kill one that day. We also have a cop who will be making a check, a medic who will be making a save, and a vigilante who has the option to kill someone or to hold their shot for later in the game. They only have 1 shot throughout the game. if anyone has rolled a power roll, you can refer to the Discord where I posted the rules. I included some examples and tips for playing that power roll. Also, if you're a Mafia and you plan on fake claiming one of those power rolls, you can also read that so you're more informed on how to play correctly.
Well, well, well.
Do we have time to go to the bathroom?
Yes, you have time to go to the bathroom. Please message me on Discord. Name is Rick, and let me know that you're going to the bathroom, and then also let me know when you return. Also, for everyone else, please keep all questions like that just in Discord directly to me.
So, Dad, you hanging good? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Doc. Okay, I cannot. God, I swear. Fuck. I'm just continuing to how I keep on with the voice. You want me to keep on like with the voice, like off, like at nighttime as well? Oh yeah. Dalter Soljak, thank you so much. And Salamanders, thank you. The Awkward Truth, thank you. And Smoother Jew. Go to the toilet. But I don't need to go to the toilet. I've already been to the toilet. But I feel like I really need something to like keep me awake though. But there will be more nights. There will be more nights. I hope you've been hanging tight. I think it's gonna work great. With this way, no one will know what you are, what I am, what everyone are. And I feel like this should be all great. Ha, Delta, thank you. That makes me happy. Nice to hear that I've been on someone's recommended. Yeah. I went all in on my... God damn it, I'm still having a cold. Like, you know, like the little awkward coughs I make as my character? Yeah, they're actually just like literally just because I'm having a cold, and then I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna make them into my awkward character trait instead. Yeah, gotta see if I can find some moment to get an opportunity to show off my beautiful bird t-shirt. And tell more bird facts. I really love bird facts. It's so much fun. Oh, I just really hope no one's gonna hurt those lovely red-hatted no, wait, no, that's that one. The red-hatted seesaws. Yeah, the red-hatted seesaw. It's very, very rare bird, and I really like them. Okay. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, Prime Soul. I wish I could give you... you can't see anything. I wish I could see my bubbles. I always blow bubbles to people who sub. But not this time. God, I'm getting a headache. Oof. Yeah, hope you're hanging on. I should, next night, I should totally go get myself,
sorry, I was muted. I believe everyone is back. Let's try to wake up. We're looking for 14 players. Everyone, don't talk, but you can turn your webcam on.
I have garlic bread.
I'm sorry, completing an action. Is that 14? Yes. So today will be an 18-minute day. In the night, Frank, you have died, and the day begins. Frank, please turn your camera and your webcam and your microphone off. Day begins.
Why the fuck is Frank dead?
They killed another one.
Can't believe
not,
Wait,
not
wait,
Frank.
there's only one person dead, which means the person who's the doctor saved one of us. Who the fuck did you save?
That must be true.
I feel like
whose
it would
hands?
be a bad idea
How do you
to
know
say
there
that
was
is.
2 kills?
Yeah, what if it was 2 kill points for the same person?
The voice of God told us.
Wait, yeah, how did you know that?
You can hear the voice of God.
You're not
After a
hearing
couple
him?
whiskey sours, yes.
It either
The
got
voice in
God
our
did say
heads
that.
told us that they
They
can
have
kill
two
2
killing
people.
power, which means they can kill
Yeah.
2 people. If they only killed one person, that means whoever the medic was now knows who they tried to kill. Now, I'm not saying to reveal yourself, because if you do, you're almost guaranteed to get shot in the fucking head. But it's a good idea if you suddenly start pushing us in that direction. That's all I'm going to say.
Elliot, question. Why does it look like you're getting raptured?
I turned on my light.
Okay.
Good to know.
Yes.
Good to know.
I'm closer to
Important
God
information.
now.
I
If they're
see the
almost
light
being
often.
killed, I've discovered Jesus.
You're close to Elizabeth.
I hope not too close.
Show some respect, yeah.
Sorry. We're close
Do
to Big Jim's dad.
Do we know how he died?
Wrong way.
That's funny.
Yeah, how did he die exactly?
Hey, Big Jim, how you doing? How you doing, big bro?
Good. Had to get a water. Use the bathroom. We're good.
I'm going to be honest with you. Like I said, what I was trying to say yesterday was when I accused Big Jim after he accused me, right? When that happened, when I chose to go forward to vote, I did it for a particular reason. I wanted to see how many people would side with me. It was just Adonis. But if I was Mafia, you see how Mafia, there's 3 of us. There's 3. So
Us?
3 people would vote.
Us?
You know what I mean? There's 3. But only 2 people voted. If you're Mafia, why not a guarantee vote?
I mean, Mafia could also be like
But then
Yeah,
when we vote for Adonis, suddenly there's what, 5 people?
They could be sneaky though. But I agree. Triples is safe. Triples is best.
Triple.
So,
if you see 3 people constantly voting yes,
Wait, wouldn't you need 3 other people besides you if all the Mafia raise their hand?
this is what I mean. Let's
Correct.
say,
It'd be 4
this
people.
is what I mean. Let's
so you
say,
need
for
actually
example,
5 people?
So we need 6 people to vote.
Are you telling me
you
you
need
need
7
7
people.
people?
I think you need 7
Why?
I
people.
think they need something like 10 people.
let me
okay.
no. Let me make this very
Definitely more
clear.
like 12.
The reason I'm suspicious of Big Jim is because let's say Big Jim is innocent and I bring it against him.
I'm
They
sorry,
already see that I'm voting for him. They assume Adonis is voting for him. That's 3 easy votes. That goes up to 5. But only 2 people voted, which means the Mafia didn't vote for him.
But the
But
Mafia
then
could
when
put 2
Adonis
on
was
1.
voted for,
That sounds like something
5
Mafia would
people
say.
voted. And who was one of the people that voted immediately? Big Jim.
Didn't you also vote?
No, I didn't vote for Adonis. I only voted
okay.
for
Who-
Jim to see
who
if other
voted for
people would
Adonis?
hand up.
Who did vote for me?
I voted for Adonis. You know, an
Jacob
astronaut
voted
can tell
for
no
him,
lies.
Jim voted
so.
for him, Angela voted for him, and little Frankie voted for him. But he, like I said, if
You
it
have a
was,
good memory, Elliot.
I almost
Passing
died.
notes.
Yeah.
No.
Calling
I have a
people
question.
bums. I remember
I have a
that.
question. I have a question for Rick. Because you're in this kind of line of work, or you used to be in this line of work. What do you think we should do to grill suspects to make sure that we get the right questions answered? Because it seems like we're just talking about numbers, we're talking about movies. We're not really getting to the point of this, because I would like to go home if I'm not getting laid here.
We can work
We
on
can
that.
talk about that.
Okay, let's talk about that. Let's continue.
Wait, that's what I'm. You want to look for the people who are talking about the numbers, who are talking about the movies, who are talking about getting laid, who are trying to do anything but distracting everybody else from getting out of here. That's
To
what you
be
want to keep an
fair-
eye out for.
To be fair, getting laid is a good
Okay.
alternative to us dying.
There are 2 dead bodies in this mansion, son. Nobody
They're
wants
not-
to have
There's a
sex
few
around dead
outside,
bodies.
but you know that. Look, all I'm
Yeah.
saying is this. I think it's a big credence that Big Jim might be Mafia. Because if he wasn't Mafia, we would have had at least 3 votes on it.
I mean, I just went
But
to
Adonis had 5, which makes me think that a few of the people that voted for
He
Adonis
attacked
are
me
Mafia.
and my family. Why
mean-
would you think I wouldn't?
You're right. I attacked you and your family, and then in response to that,
And
only
as
me
well
and
as
Adonis
Dawn, as
rolled
well as
up.
Dawn,
It-
the two motherfuckers in here attacking my family.
There are 3 mafia members.
All right.
Why wouldn't they gun
just
for
need
you?
to. I need to get in here. Bird Lady is trying to talk, and
Thank
maybe
you.
she'll talk about
I
tits. So I
apologize,
want to hear what's
Timothy.
going on.
Yeah.
I just want to say, it could also be a sneaky move by Mafia because it's first day. So maybe some in the Mafia voted for another person in the Mafia to make them look like they're not together. You know,
To get us thrown off their
to seem
trail.
clean. Yeah. You know, it
What
could
about
also
power
be a
dynamics
trick
in the
because
mafia?
because people maybe don't think, you know, since it's a first day, people don't want people voted out.
Now,
this is when I wish I had
have-
my bloodhounds.
I have a thought. When Elliot first started talking, he said "we" when referring to Mafia, and I know that when I talk, sometimes I slip up and I say how I'm really feeling, you know, especially with the alcohol.
To be fair,
so
you drink a
I
lot.
have a feeling.
And my name
I
is
just have a
Lil
feeling.
Dick, actually.
Okay, vote
Okay.
for me.
Not
It's in my
What
little
is the
bones.
feeling?
Vote for me.
I feel rattled. I feel rattled,
me.
quite frankly, just even looking at you because you said
me.
we. Well, no, I'm going to make sure that everybody else feels the same way because I'm not going to go and accuse someone like a fucking loony now.
I'll do it. You go after my family, I'll formula you right here, right now.
Oh my.
Elliot.
Oh my.
I also will join you all in agreement. Once again, he
What are
did
the
say
odds the
me.
2 people who vote for
He
Adonis
said
are also
he
2
said
people who
me.
accuse me?
He said Mafia and then me. I
What
think
are
You're
the
that's
too
odds?
very.
suspicious, guy. You're too
Yeah,
suspicious.
listen. I've met a bunch of Italians, and a lot of them are dumb, including you. And I
Oh, well,
honestly think
now.
that you did it.
My father was Italian. I'd say he was quite dumb. So I think you're right.
Yeah, a bunch of gobble fools, if you ask me.
All right, you accuse me. It's your turn, right?
Yeah. I'll do. What is that thing called? Formal.
Formal.
I'm gonna formal.
Oh,
Does anyone else want to help me?
I
Formal?
second it.
Who was the formal on? Jacob Ladders?
It's on me.
Uh,
Funny enough.
Elliot.
All right.
Elliot.
Jacob,
I can't
please give
wait
a
for this.
30-second accusation on Elliot.
I don't honestly think I even need 30 seconds to tell you why I think the man in the hat with the movies is the killer. He, once again, with his linguistic veritas, if you will, fucked up and said me when it came to Mafia. I think that is such an easy touchdown, if you will, in astronaut terms, as we call it, me and John Armstrong. And, you know, I think that
The
he is
time in the
being loud.
accusation is up. You have a 4-minute defense, Elliot.
Okay. Wonderful. So here's your argument against me is I fucked up and said a wrong word. Here's my argument for Big Jim in that when we voted, which is
Why do you keep bringing it back to me?
motherfucker, let me defend it. When we did it, only me and Adonis voted. Only 2 people. There are 3 people in the Mafia, and their goal is to kill us as fast and efficiently as possible. They would take that bait 10 times out of 10. Then we vote for Adonis, one of the people who voted with me, right? Immediately, Big Jim, Jacob, Lil Frankie, Angela all voted for it. Funnily enough, who's accusing me right now? Let's see. All right, Jacob and Lil Frankie, 2 of the people who voted to kill Adonis. Wouldn't it make more sense to go with the Mafia than against the Mafia and try to get people out as fast as possible? All I'm saying is this. I'm not stupid. I understand how this is going to work. Guarantee you, Jacob's going to vote yes, Lil Frank is going to vote yes, and a couple other of you are going to vote yes. But make sure to focus on the 5 who voted for Adonis. Those are going to be most likely the Mafia members. Or maybe not. Maybe you'll try to pull the trick. But all I know is this. If you let the vote go forward, you have 2 choices. Either the Mafia can vote to get me out because you need the Mafia to get me out, or you don't, I stay, and my sus immediately goes on all of you. So I have a general idea on who it is. I think it might be Big Jim, Little Frankie, and Jacob Ladders.
Yada yada.
And
is a
my
bunch of idea.
evidence is much better than, oh, I fucked up a word.
It's a
That is
Freudian
true.
slip. It's a Freudian slip. I do it all the time. I'm talking about women.
Or it's late.
Wait a
or
minute,
it's-
Elliot fucked his mom.
What?
Elliot, you can't do that.
I mean, I was adopted.
We're in the
but sure.
1940s now.
If
Elliot, are you willing to die for this claim?
For this claim? Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
Wait, why would you ask if he would be willing to die?
I would rather not die because I'm an innocent person. But I know I'm an innocent person, so you killing me is a complete waste.
I also
know
want to point
my
out
logic makes sense.
I'll say if everyone votes to kill Elliot and then Mafia only kills one person in the night, then we know that Elliot's a Mafia.
No, because the Mafia only killed one person tonight, and it's because the medic protected one person.
Yeah.
No, but once oh, you're right.
But you're
one person
you
dying
know how
tomorrow
many
wouldn't mean
kills-
anything.
So you know exactly how many kills the Mafia did last night.
Yeah, so you
They
know
have
you
to
got
do
to talk
two.
about
You
it.
don't have
Yeah.
to do
You're
two.
gone.
The narrator
Jesus
knows
told us.
they
it
have
is
to do
always
two.
Yeah.
They have to?
Yes. They have two
Those-
killing
Wait,
power. They have to use it.
The two
It would be
power.
stupid for the
They
Mafia
can-
not to use that power.
They can use it on the same
Unless they were trying
person
to throw us off.
or two
But you
different
can
Why
ones.
use
would they
two
use it on the same person? It
Wait,
wouldn't
throw
matter.
us
on the
off.
same one.
Wait, Jesus Mercs. Do they have to use both kills?
But you can put it on the same person.
Yes. Mafia.
See, Jesus said they have to use both.
Yes,
I
keep
all
on
believe
the
questions
same person.
in Discord.
They can't. They have to use both, and there's
It
no
would make
point
no
in using,
sense.
It would make no sense putting it on the same person because then if the dog protects them, you have no kills.
I just want to say that
Again, the job of the Mafia is to try to kill all of us.
I just want to say this seems
The
like
job of
there's-
us is to prevent innocent people
I
from
just want to
dying.
say there seems
Lil
to be
Dick is
it seems to be two different camps here, and I just want to say it's a little bit scary, like because depending on what camp people are siding on, either if we like the Elliot camp or the other one, if the Elliot camp is right, then if we beat both people Elliot out, that means we are helping the Mafia. But if Elliot is Mafia, that means well, I mean that then we're helping. Yeah, so it's a little bit tricky.
That is
because
correct.
it's two
The
different
point
camps.
I'm trying to make is
Both.
it's unlikely me and
The
Adonis are
time
Mafia.
in this formal is up. Jacob Ladders, would you like to push the vote or rescind?
I would like to push a vote. Let's do it, baby.
Elliot
I'll do
Fernsworth the third.
Can we say
have,
stuff right now?
No, you
No,
cannot.
I'm supposed to
Elliot
get my time.
Fensworth the third. You have 10 seconds uninterrupted. Final words.
Wonderful. It's most likely that I am not Mafia because if it was, there would have been 3 votes on Big Jim. The fact that there weren't, but there were 5 votes on Adonis, tells me that 3 of the people who voted for Adonis are most likely Mafia,
The
which is
time-
Jacob and Little Frankie.
The time in the formal is up. With 14 alive, with 13 alive, it takes 7 to kill. If you would like to kill Elliot, please raise your hand to the camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1, vote. I am going to count those votes. I took a screenshot. Give me 1 second to see if they were in time. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait in time. Elliot, you have died. Everyone go to sleep. At this point,
Oh,
this
I had a
point-
long day today.
Vigilante needs to shoot
Cheerio.
someone. Vigilante needs to shoot
no talking after the day has ended. Por
Have a
favor.
Good night, Frankie.
Also, Elliot and Rick Stickton, you guys can wake up and entertain the Twitch chat, but please don't talk about the game because you no longer have an impact on it.
Oh, that's very scary.
Well, chat, regardless of what happened, Rick, you're not dead.
I didn't mean Rick Stickton. I meant Frank.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Rick, you go to sleep.
Bruh.
So
Well, chat, it's been wonderful, but you know what you should be doing if you're on Miss Skillshots is you should be subbing because Miss Skillshots is currently doing a subathon and you should make it so she goes as long as humanly possible. And you know what would really piss her off is if she goes to a subathon and she gets a bunch of subs and she can't respond because she's sleeping.
You stole everything I was gonna say during the night.
Wonderful, thank you.
I'm so sad
I
I'm
can't
a ghost.
believe
My
they
wrench
killed
doesn't
you
come-
first.
Dude,
Why
I
the
thought
fuck
I
did
was.
they kill you first? Why the
It's
fuck did
actually insane.
why is the mechanic the first one?
Their toilets are gonna be so clogged from here on out.
Oh, there's gonna be wet
Oh
wipes
my
everywhere.
god. Granny's an alcoholic, so she's just spraying it everywhere. Oh my god. I can't believe I did the worst in Mario Party and now the worst
You got
at
the
this.
first.
I am on a hot streak of just bad right now.
Oh man, I just like how I was killed because I was right.
that's a bit scary.
Slick with a 5 tier 1 night. But yeah, no, I'm excited for it. But you know what I'm more excited for? To get that fucking number up. Come on, it's only
Dude,
5
it's
subs. Y'all can do better than that. Come on.
Climbing.
I want
see a
subs
few
in
Prime
everybody's chat.
badges.
Everybody who's streaming right now, you better be gifting subs because you know, it's how the world goes around. Come on,
Bigger number,
gotta
better
show.
person.
The more subs you gift, the more you love the streamer.
There's
That's
so
how it
much I
works,
want to
right?
say, but I can't.
It's not just because I died first, but I think we should do this once
It's like
a
the
month.
more they love you. It's like if you gift a lot of subs. I look
wish
great
I
in the
could tell
bowler.
you so
Thank you.
many of my
It
thoughts.
stops the shine from coming off
A
of
lot
my
of my
head.
thoughts, honestly.
50 subs equals a mystery wheel. All right, chat.
Please, someone gift 50 subs.
Yeah, do that.
Please.
Oh god, I'm so warm in my clothes. Holy
Oh,
crap.
wait a minute. I can chill myself now. Fuck you all. Follow me, twitch.tv/Nudori. I'm also on Kick and Twitch on Twitter. Follow me so you can watch me kick his ass in Mario Party again.
Oh my god, I'm so warm.
I swear I'm gonna get second
How did it
next
feel?
time.
I had
I'm feeling I
a
might get
second
killed.
long
really get
delay on
don't
my
know.
thing, and I still did better than you. Hey, Sword Specialist, thank you. You love Miss Skill Shots too. Who loves Miss Skill Shots more than one sub? We're gonna auction off Miss Skill Shots love and affection. Most subs before the daytime gets Miss Skill Shots love and affection.
Damn.
I got it. I got a note from her saying it's true. It's legit. I swear.
there's
I'm
Hello
doing a
Neptune.
deal. What's up? How you doing?
He needs to be like the hype man. Someone needs to hire him
You
as a
love her
hype man.
equally as much as Sword and Spatula.
Sword and Spatula, I will get you in the next game of Mario Party. I'm trying to eventually go through all of the elevated crew, and there is
I
a lot
can't
of
wait
us.
to do a 30-turn Mario Party where we all just collectively want to shoot each other.
No, we got to do 50 turn. That's the crazy
There's
one.
no
We have-
50 in Superstars.
No, the new one, yeah.
No, it's 30.
What?
It's 30.
That doesn't sound right. Hold on, let me look this
No,
up.
it's correct. I played it with my family. Like, it's only 30. We're auctioning off Miss Skill Shots love and affection for subs.
Gosh,
Please
he's already up to
consider
4
gifting
a.m.
subs.
Rip sleep, that's for sure.
All right, Chad, give her more subs than there are turns in Mario Party. She will be so grateful.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. If you do it, we'll make Suncracker have to tweet something horribly offensive again.
just don't get Zion in the idea party, and it'll be fine.
Man, I can't wait to tell them about your interesting idea. I can't believe we thought of Blockbuster.
I'd love a Vegas twist where it turns out Zion and Navius are actually the ones doing the murder on this.
Absolutely. It's just
They're turning us all against each other.
Just messaging. Nobody's
Yeah, it
guilty.
is 4
It's just
a.m.
them shooting us.
I think I'm the only one on like this
The pissy
horrendous
cow from a
time zone right now.
There's no cop. No
I think the
medic,
rest are
nothing.
in
It's just all of us
NA versus
burning the place down.
and South Korea
100
or
subs,
Asia,
and you can tweet
basically.
anything you
So
want
it's
from
either
Suncracker's
morning or
Twitter.
evening.
Has to go 50. Have to go.
Yeah,
to me,
I'm the
50
only
to
one
Miss
from
Skill
Europe.
Shots. Yeah, sure.
No, 100 to Miss
Yeah,
Skill
I'm the
Shots.
only European, and
I don't know.
my
Do it
sleep
for
schedule
charity.
now. My
For
sleep schedule has been to
charity.
go to bed.
That counts as a charity.
My
Oh,
sleep schedule has
okay.
been
I was
to
like,
go
I'm not
to
going to
bed
charity.
at like
I got bills to pay.
I think
So do I.
my
Why
sleep
do you
schedule
think
has
I'm
been like
streaming
to
on
go to
Kick
bed
now?
at like midnight. So I'm like, I mean, oh,
I
holy
gotta- I
crap!
gotta
I
started
started
a
getting
charity.
so tired, like
I
right
gotta
before the
start a charity
started.
too. It's
Worst
called
part was
Save
the
the
Fuck, I
Beard.
was gonna go
You
get
give
something
me enough
to
money, I don't have
get
to
energy
shave my
back.
beard soon.
Chat
Right.
turned on me immediately and was calling me out for smirking, but you guys were just being funny. That was just a natural response.
I couldn't hold my. I swear to God, I was breaking so often.
Yeah. They're like, this guy's having fun. He's clearly a murderer, which fair enough.
How
Dude,
dare
you're
you?
Yeah.
Botox
Like,
your
or something
sin.
drained.
Oh my
Comedy
God.
game. How dare you?
But now it's like now it's
You
over.
sounded
Like
like
the night is over, so I have to wait until next one.
The mechanic's enjoying the
Die.
lovely party that he stumbled into.
The only person who died because he was politically incorrect laughing at a corpse.
God damn.
You literally got invited in, locked in a house, told to go to sleep, and then violently murdered.
I
All
thought I was
right.
gonna coast.
All right, everybody. The day is ready to begin.
All right, ghosts are gonna fly away.
We gotta go hang out with Casper.
We are
Fuck
at
yourself.
13 and one person was killed, so we're looking for 12 people.
Morning.
Big boy.
Good
That
day.
is 12
Whoa.
people. All right. In the night, Dun dun dun.
What
Let me
the-
double check. In the night, Adonis and Calvin, you have died. Turn your webcams
Holy
and
shit.
microphones off, and the day begins.
Okay.
Oh,
I-
So,
okay.
Were.
Two people were
I
killed.
I will
that
say
means
yeah,
all three are alive.
he definitely was not
Yeah,
Mafia.
yeah.
Thank
I-
you, Patty.
I
I
Thank
think
you.
I
My
think he maybe
God.
had a role.
I think he had a point. Who did he suss out? It was Big Jim.
Big Jim.
It was Jacob and the
Jacob.
twins.
Yeah, Lil
Oh, yeah,
Frankie,
the
Big Jim,
twins.
Jacob. Yeah.
I feel like that would be such a bad idea to kill
And-
off the person that was trying to suss you out, because then it would point to you. Have you guys not seen any murder mysteries? I've been
The
in a few
person sussing
myself.
is dead.
Some murder she wrote. some-
Real.
that kind of stuff.
True.
So can I have the floor for just a moment? Much like JFK and his police, I fucked up a bunch, and I got to tell you guys that killing Elliot was a mistake, as cops normally do. I am the cop, and I have some information.
Rick, you're
for
gonna
you
let
guys.
him talk in your shoes?
No.
Okay,
I'm
if you
the
were the cop,
and
who did you suss the first night?
I will tell you right now. I'll go through my whole goddamn
Oh.
list. Okay.
Go on.
Sorry.
Are you ready? The first night, I wanted to check Granny because she had that Tito's, and I'm like, I gotta make sure that Tito's is good. I want to make sure that Tito's is right. Second night, I checked Adonis. He kept smoking and he kept smiling. I got the same check for Granny and Adonis. Last night, I checked Angelina. Also, same check. So I have 3 of the same checks. Now, I don't know if these 3 individuals are townspeople or the mafia, the mafiosos, as you call them. But use that information what you
Why
will.
are
And
you
I will
revealing
say,
yourself now?
Is anyone gonna counterclaim?
I'm revealing myself right now because
It was
I
nice knowing you,
believe
Jacob.
I as an astronaut, I am basically a space cop. So I felt like my need in here was also being a land cop. And I know that the mafia may try to kill me for this kind of thing, but I want to make sure that at least Granny is good. As long as Granny survives, I'm a happy astronaut.
Either
Thank you.
that means either Jacob is the cop or the cop is actually dead and can't defend themselves, and he might be one from the mafia claiming he's the cop.
Oh.
Those are the 2 options here.
I feel like he's the cop, honestly, because here's the thing, right? It's maybe it's because he just said that I should live. That's pretty sick to me. But I think that it would make more sense to say you're the cop, because then if the mafia comes after you, you could just kill them. So I don't really
I could
see
shoot
any
him with my gun.
downside.
Anybody else? Anybody else want to be the cop?
I think if we listen to Jacob this night and we don't vote for either Granny or Angelina and Jacob, so all 3 of them would technically be safe, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people left, and we'll vote for one of the people who were being sus before. And if 2 people don't die, then maybe you are the cop. Is that math right?
You said so many things.
Yeah, I'm the man's widow. Who knows? I don't. That makes total sense. Sure, why not?
Wait. You mean if we vote on any of the other ones who are sus, and one of them turns out to be the mafia, then there will only be 2 mafia, and then they can only kill 1 person, right?
Yeah, and then the medic should save.
Yeah,
the
if
cop,
the medic is not
Jacob.
dead already, we don't know that either.
Oh.
Anybody else
What?
want to announce to the cop? Anybody else? Cop could already be dead.
Listen,
Could be
I'm
a play to get
guys,
Jacob
I'm
to
the
save
cop.
himself.
I have the mustache. I accidentally killed someone. I'm a cop. Like that's
believe
basically
it.
at the end of the day. Yeah, sorry, but oops. That's
It
kind of how that
happened.
works.
It
Yeah.
happens, right, Frankie?
He's
ACAB.
doing cop things, you know, accidentally.
I'm doing cop things. Yeah, I
Right.
may.
Cops do kill
I
people.
may pull over
Accidentally,
a lot.
accidentally killing innocents. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hey, things happen. Here's my gun and my badge. I'll take a 3-week vacation. It's not a big deal. Whatever.
Hey, that's not funny. That's not funny. That happens to people. They lose their jobs and have to work in a shitty office. That's not funny.
Right.
I just want to say, I think that because of how much Elliot was talking, I think he was one of the roles, and he was obviously not a mafia.
I think he was a townsperson. That's why he was talking so much.
I think that I think he's just a producer from Hollywood, so he usually talks a lot. Yes.
Maybe.
I think we need to start looking at the people who are not talking because they're hiding something.
Yeah,
I agree.
It's true.
Yeah.
But it's not
agree.
Angelina
Like
because
Ferdinand.
Angelina's been
agree.
checked.
Angelina has been checked.
According to
Well, okay.
Who hasn't been saying words? Let's point fingers at everybody. I think you, Sir Ferdinand, you have not been talking very much. Where are you?
I'm right here.
Find you. No,
I'm
I'm gonna
right
find
here.
you. Hold on. I gotta
You
turn
got this,
around a little bit.
Granny, over here, Granny.
I'm sure
You're
it's
wearing
somewhere.
your glasses.
Granny,
I'll
over,
find him.
Wait, Granny, wait.
I got this.
Okay. Sorry, Granny. Sorry.
That side.
Come
that
at me
way.
then. Have at you. Have
I
at
will.
me.
Hold on.
What makes you think I would be Mafia man?
Granny.
You're not talking a lot. It's this way. This way is. I went the right way. It's this way. I think that we need to look at people that aren't talking a lot. I think you're not talking a lot. I think the butler isn't talking a lot. I think Patty needs to talk more. Maybe about that
Lil
eye
Frankie.
patch. I want to see
Mhm.
what's under there.
I have
and
a formal
Little
too.
Dick.
No one mentioned Rick. Right?
Rick.
Rick's been the
Rick.
most
Rick.
quiet out of
Hey,
everybody.
He's been
It's
talking so little.
literally
I
the
didn't
entire
even
time.
think about him.
No, he hasn't talked until this day.
Oh my.
Quite right, Frankie.
Yesterday,
Maybe a little bit,
when
maybe
Jacob
a little bit
asked me
yesterday.
about being a
I
cop,
gotta,
yeah,
I
what do you
gotta
mean?
go with family over the pig.
ACAB.
Yeah, that's what a criminal would say. A
Rick,
mafioso.
Did you vote Elliot or not?
I did vote Elliot. Yes.
Who
he-
voted
You're out
Elliot?
for blood like my bloodhounds on a hunt.
Raise your
vote-
hand if you voted for Elliot.
Talk is
I
Who's
voted for
Elliot?
Elliot.
I'm sure I
Talking
raised
shit
my
to my
hand at
family.
someone.
If that's a crime, look at all the criminals. Mhm.
Okay, it could be
Why are
anyone.
you calling us criminals?
Yeah. Why do you use that word?
Because there were like 7 dead bodies in this mansion.
And you're acting
Somebody's a criminal.
Okay, I have a thing to say.
Okay.
You got okay. The only people who are theoretically clear is Jacob, Angelina, Granny, Lil
According
Dick,
to Jacob.
and yes, this is just theoretical. As I said, Lil Dick and myself did not vote out Elliot, which wouldn't make sense with so many
But
people raising their hand.
You
You just needed one more vote.
But
Right.
you aimed at Calvin.
Yeah, I ended with Calvin, but it didn't work.
Well,
He
he's
was
dead now,
typing
isn't he?
along.
You
So
could have been
I'm just
sneaky.
saying, I'm just saying theoretically. So that's Butler, Jacob, Angelina, Lil Dick, and Granny safe. So the
Oh,
only
Frankie,
people
what
on
do
the
you gain
list
from
who we're
this?
going to be looking at is Patty, Rick, Sir, Denard,
Ferdinand Alvin Gilbert Esquire.
yes, Lil Frankie, and Big Jim.
Wait, why aren't you on that list?
Yeah.
Because I didn't
Yeah.
vote for Elliot.
Show of hands.
Same
Who
as
here
Lil
hasn't
Dick.
accused
That's
somebody?
amazing.
Okay.
I
Who here
voted for
hasn't
Elliot.
accused somebody? There's a lot of accusations.
I've
going
only
around.
I've only came at people who were doing my family wrong, like Elliot.
Okay. I have.
No, you don't mess
And now
with,
he's
you don't-
dead.
I
You
have.
don't mess
Thanks
because of
to
you.
me.
I have a couple.
I would
of-
like to make a formal against Big Jim.
Does anyone
Crickets.
second it?
I'll second it.
There's a formal on Big Jim. Angelina, you have 30 seconds to make an accusation.
Simply, you were the first person to accuse someone. You seem a little suspicious to me. You seem like you've grown up around, murderous behavior, and I just think that would correspond with what's happened here in the past few nights.
All right, you have a 4-minute defense, Big Jim.
I don't even need 4 minutes for this. When I explained about my father, I've already been through my battles. You know, I've already been through my fair share of having to deal with this type of stuff. You know, I've already went through tons and tons of, you know, years dealing with it. But the one that, you know, is still working on it is little Frank. Okay?
Thank you.
You know, like I said, I don't need the
Thank you
4
so much.
minutes.
Thank you
because
so
I can
much.
explain to you that I'm good. you know?
Family.
Yeah, the person that I have to look out for, I have to stay level-headed myself. I'm always up here, you know what I mean? I'm always staying leveled, I just don't want little Frankie to have to go through more than what I've been through. Do you understand what I'm saying? Maybe you don't. Maybe you had a loving family. I don't know who you are. I'm a little bit down in the streets, at the diner. I don't know, maybe you've had a slice, maybe a pie of ours before. I don't know. Maybe you don't eat down there,
No.
So you don't eat where,
Look at her. She don't come to our restaurant,
what
buddy.
some people like to call us bums.
I see.
Don't listen to him,
Criminals.
big bro.
Criminals.
Don't listen to him, big bro.
I rest my case. I don't need the 4 minutes. Jesus.
If you want, you can push to vote, and if the person who formaled you push to vote, we can go immediately to a vote. The only other option is Angelina rescinding or using your 4 minutes.
I'm good.
I would like to push the vote.
All right. The formal has been pushed to vote. You will still have your 10 seconds of uninterrupted last words.
What's there to say in 10 seconds? I'm up here, I'm just trying to look out for little Frankie. That's all I can say.
Okay. With 10 alive, it takes 6 to kill. If you would like to kill Big Jim, please raise your hand to the camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1, vote. That is 5 votes and not enough. Big Jim has received immunity for the rest of the day, and the day continues.
I would like to formal. Can I formal right away?
Yes.
I'd like to formal Lil Frankie.
Bro.
I believe
The
Lil
family?
Frankie, during the beginning phases, Lil Frankie was out here spitting ball, talking with everyone, interacting. But as soon as things went down, Lil Frankie has been a little quiet and has been hiding behind Big Jim for everything. And I think Lil Frankie has been feeling maybe a little guilty that Big Jim has been taking all these blows. But Lil Frankie is who I would like to form.
Did I miss a
Anyone would
second?
second me.
Okay.
No one second.
I'll second it.
As a formal on Little Frankie, you have 30 seconds to make an uninterrupted accusation, Butler.
Dang it, I think I just did.
You can forfeit your accusation if you want.
No, I still stand by what I say. Lil Frankie has changed 180 since being like introduced when I got her in to now. And she's voted, Lil Frankie, he's voted on every person so far. So I believe it's a little sus. I have my suspicions, but I also did say Calvin, so let's hear the Lil
Little Frankie, you have 4
Frankie's
minutes of a formal defense.
Listen, you mess with my family, you mess with me. And you don't want to mess with me because I'm here to save you guys. Because I'm the freaking medic. So
That can't be true. I'm the medic.
no, you're not. Little bro, sit down. You're the butler.
Wait, hold on. Lil Frankie. So out of the last 5 votes, right? Mafia should have voted to kill Big Jim if he was town. That means that he is Mafia. And so there's 2 other people who are Mafia who didn't vote. It was me, Butler, who was it? Was it Dick and Lil Frankie?
Wait, this is my time.
Okay, sorry. Wait, can I say
No,
things?
it's not there's 30 seconds uninterrupted after.
Or
The 4 minutes is a group discussion. But try to keep it on Frankie.
4 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you are allowed to counterclaim during a poem.
So Lil Frankie didn't Lil Frankie did not vote for Big Jim. And
That's because
so-
he's my brother.
Or it could be because you guys are both Mafia.
It's quite.
I think you're Mafia now.
It's not a
I
lot of-
know.
No.
I know for a fact that you're not medic.
I'm medic.
Because
okay,
I'm
day
medic.
one-
There are so many dead, so I feel like it
Someone's
should be
lying.
time to start sussing a lot of people, even if
Because
the
I
clear
saved
ones.
Calvin. Because
No,
I saw
I'm-
everyone going after Calvin, and I was like, I don't think he's Mafia. I saved
Calvin's dead.
Calvin.
So
Yeah,
Calvin was
yeah,
voted off
Calvin.
the first night, they say?
Yeah, he would. Calvin was one of the ones I think targeted because I saved him, and then there was only one kill, and that's
Or-
what Elliot was going on about.
Can
Or
I have
they
any
could have,
Mafia
or they could have
confirmed?
just put
How would you
2
know?
on 1.
How would you know that it was Calvin?
That's a great
Because
question.
Elliot,
You could be Mafia.
because I put save Calvin.
Because no, day one I healed Angelina, and night 3 I saved Big Jim.
No,
but it
day
didn't.
1 Calvin was saved
Okay, but how would you know that?
because I
Because
saved
there's
him.
it's either Calvin, there's only one death, so it had to be the person she saved.
Oh,
Like it wouldn't make sense, right?
Mafia, right here.
I see what you mean, but Lil
Mafia.
Frankie is not medic because I healed Angelina day 1 and
Little
nothing
bro is
happened.
trying real hard
and
to say
night
he's
3
not
I healed
Mafia.
Big Jim.
Little bro's trying real hard to say he's not Mafia.
I think Lil Frankie and Big Jim are both Mafia.
Why did you come
think-
out as medic right now, Lil Frankie?
Because I was accused, and you don't want to vote out the medic because I'm here to save you guys and to save the cops, so you guys can know who all's who.
So who did
I'm
you
here-
save last round?
I saved
Or
Big
who
Jim.
did you vote for?
I saved Big
Last
Jim
round?
because I saw that he was being targeted, and I don't know who's who, so I'm saving
So
everyone that's
if
targeted.
Jacob dies tonight, Lil Frankie's a liar.
Yeah.
So medic is gonna vote for
Wait.
Jacob this round.
I don't like that.
Okay, so
I
Don't
think-
worry, Jacob, you're
I
safe.
I think I misinterpreted then because I think day 1 they tried to kill Angelina because I saved Angelina and she didn't die. I thought they just used both kill points on whoever the first person died was.
And
It's
we
not
think
good. That's not a good story.
No. I
Can
mean,
you use?
it's
can
your
you
word
use-
against mine.
Can you use the mafia kill
backpedaling
on
now.
the same person?
Yeah, you can use
Yeah.
both kills on one
Yes.
person.
Yeah.
That's true. Everyone. Okay. Everyone.
The
Just everyone knows
time
that.
in
Okay.
the formal is up. Would you like to push to vote?
I
or
would like to
rescind
push
the
the
butler?
vote.
It has been pushed to vote. You have 10 uninterrupted seconds, Little Frankie.
I am 100% the medic. No lie. No cap. I think he's Mafia.
All right, with 10 alive, it takes 6 to kill. If you would like to kill Little Frankie, please raise your hand to the camera and keep it there. In 3, 2, 1, vote. 5 votes is
All right.
not enough. Little Frankie has immunity. You guys have 2 minutes to make your guaranteed of the day formal.
If Jacob dies
I s-
tonight,
Yeah,
Frankie was a
okay.
liar.
I just want to
We
say.
have to vote
Okay.
somebody.
Okay.
We have to get someone.
Okay.
to
It's
I just
gotta
want to
be
say.
either-
I'd like to
Okay. So I just want to say about Jacob. Jacob could be Mafia, like the bad guy, trying to cover one or two of the other ones by saying the other ones are good because he would know that they would all go as townspeople. But I would say it's the way more safe to have Jacob no matter what, because if he dies, we know he was a good guy. If he's saved, which he should be, then it's interesting to see what he hears. And who's he's accusing, and we can get more information no matter what.
And
who's a good or bad.
Also,
And
if the
I
mafia
felt better
kills,
because-
they won't know the role of the person they killed. So it would be very, very forward for Jacob to announce he is cop, not knowing if someone else is gonna like contest him.
I asked
Unless
like
he
4 or
was
5
caught.
times.
Exactly,
If
and
anybody
no one else
wanted to,
contested.
yeah, nobody else did.
Yeah.
So
I
unless
think
he knew the
Jacob
role,
is-
if he's mafia, so I would assume he's cop.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he is cop.
Yeah. I
I'm
think so.
sorry. Why are we not talking about the fact that there's two medics talking to each other?
Yeah.
Are we not going to
Yeah.
acknowledge
Patty and
that?
Frankie.
We
It
need
was
one of them
me.
needs to
'Cause
go.
That's ridiculous.
One of them needs to go.
Okay,
Well,
so
One of them
well,
need to go.
Frankie's
Patty,
safe,
what the
correct?
fuck?
So do we
Yeah.
just have to vote off Patty?
If I'm getting
Yes.
voted out, I want to say, who's the vigilante? Why haven't they done anything? Have they died already?
Probably.
Might be dead.
It could
It
be
might
the
have been
f-
Calvin.
Yeah, it could be the first night.
Yeah, he looks like a
So
vigilante.
do we need to do a formal right now then?
Yes, we need a formal right now.
Okay.
But I don't know if
I-
Patty's the right choice.
I-
Well,
I-
Frankie,
was.
it's
That's
Lil
said.
Frankie, but Frankie has immunity.
Exactly.
Yeah, Frankie has immunity. Jim has immunity. Is that
5
correct?
seconds remaining.
Well, this is a problem.
I do a formal on Ferdinand. Ferdinand
Second.
is a formal.
There is a formal
Why would you
on
do that, Jacob? I
Ferdinand.
thought you were so hot.
Second.
Jacob
I'm
Ladder. You
sorry.
have 30
What is
seconds
wrong with
to give an
you?
accusation against Ferdinand.
Granny, listen, I'm so sorry. He's a hunk. And I want you to like me more than you like him. He is a threat to me personally on
I'm
so
thinking
many
of-
levels. He smokes a pipe. I'm now on a smoke in space, Granny. Okay, he's so goddamn cool and interesting, and he's got a cool accent. And I don't have that. I live in Ohio. I don't have this kind of accent. And quite frankly, he's just too fucking
The
cool.
accusation is over, Sir Ferdinand. You have 4 minutes.
So you're coming at me because I'm cool. That's it?
Yes, you're very cool.
Because I smoke a pipe? Because
yeah,
I'm
it's very
quiet?
cool. Smoking is cool.
Smoking is very cool.
Damn
Smoking
right.
is cool.
I've been quiet this whole time because, if I'm being honest, I don't even know what's going on here.
Wait.
I don't know who's who. I don't know how this dinner really works. I've got my mind on the hunt for treasure.
Who do you believe is the mafia if it's not yourself?
If it's not me, I personally believe little Frankie is the mafia. I also
others.
Better watch your
think-
mouth.
I personally think Rick Stickton is mafia, and I also think Big Jim is mafia. Big Jim, Little Frankie are family, right?
I
Are
think
criminals.
it's too easy if they're both
It's not-
mafia.
It's not always difficult. Wait,
they
Jacob,
both
which
been
one?
alive
Which
this
one?
whole
Jacob,
time?
which ones
I
had
might
you
agree
cleared?
with you about that pig, but I know damn well we're not mafia.
Jacob, which ones had you cleared?
Which ones have I cleared? Granny, Adonis, and Angelina.
Okay.
So not Big Jim, not Frankie, and not Stickton.
Correct.
And not you.
So I hope the medic keeps
what
me
I'm
alive
thinking-
so I can keep checking people the next round.
If the
Yeah.
medic's
I
still
just want to
alive.
say there's not a lot of rounds
I
left
am.
until the
There's
mafia wins.
definitely a medic still alive.
Hell yeah.
How would you know that, Patty?
So angry.
Because
Why
I'm
are
the
there
medic.
two medics?
Because Patty is the medic. I personally
You
believe
are
Patty is
not the
medic.
medic.
If
We
two
have
people
done
are claiming
nothing to
medic,
get rid of
at
them.
least one of them is medic.
I'm losing my mind.
Or both
I
of them are
believe
mafia.
so.
Granny,
Yeah.
Can we just
please.
vote Patty off?
No. If we vote Patty off and Patty is not the killer, we are very, very close to being all dead very, very soon. Like in one
Yes,
round.
But if he's not the killer, why would he lie about being the medic?
Why would you lie about being
Why
a
would
medic?
you?
Because I'm not lying.
It's your word against mine. Like one of us is okay. One of us is evil, right?
Frankie,
it's just
Frankie,
it's a
calm
coin
down,
flip
calm
between
down.
us two. We need to figure out the other ones right now.
Okay.
I do not believe cats to be evil.
Thank you.
I believe people in dark rooms who smoke cigarettes and not pipes and wear beanies and talk like garbage human
Hey,
to be evil.
you better watch it, Mister.
Wow,
You
so
better
many
watch
more
it because
trust
I'm on to
rich
you,
people.
good sir. I'll have my
Don't trust
bloodhounds on
these
you
rich
faster
people.
Wait,
than
Frankie, little Frankie, who three do you think are the mafia?
Patty. He lying too much. Rick. And honestly, I don't know.
It's interesting that you're not saying Big Jim.
Because he's my brother.
Yeah, but he's also been accused the entire time. I think it's pretty obvious you two are working together.
So he's gonna
It is-
kill for you.
It is
You're
a,
gonna
I
let him
just-
get away with
it
it.
is
you
a little
medic.
bit. It's a little bit late. I mean, there's so many bodies dead that I mean, I feel like it's a little bit late to not even be mistrustful against your
Wait,
close ones.
we only have 30 seconds. We need to think if Sir Alvin is
I mean,
criminal
I
or
honestly
I
think
feel I've
we're a
made
bit
my
fucked.
case.
I think we are all
Jacob,
Why
all
did
going
you
to
save
die.
Patty?
We're all gonna die for sure.
Jacob, why did you save Patty? Okay, because I was about to do a formal and you threw your hat in the ringer out of the blue.
Who were you gonna suggest, Granny?
Patty!
The time in the formal is up. Jacob, would you like to push to vote or rescind?
I'm. Oh God, what should we do?
You're not allowed to ask that. You have 3 seconds to make a decision.
I'm gonna rescind. I
formal-
just, I
Oh
think,
my good
I
man.
think,
The formal has been
think
rescinded. You have
I think
rolled
I
at
just
least one
acted
additional
out.
formal. You have 2 minutes to
He's
make your
just so
additional
cool.
formal.
One additional formal. I
Okay,
think we
then-
go
Formal
I think
Patty.
Little Dick. Little
Rick
Dick.
or Big Jim. I think we should go Rick or Big Jim.
What we
Big
can't
Jim
do.
We
has
can't do
immunity,
Big
I
He has
Jim.
think.
immunity.
Yeah, Rick.
Okay, Rick,
Yeah,
Rick.
Rick.
I second Rick.
So it has to
formal
be Rick,
Patty.
probably.
Was
Man,
there a-
he's really jumping on those
Was there
seconds, aren't you there,
a
Patty?
formal on Rick?
There was a
Initial-
second
Yes.
on Rick.
I second Rick.
Was there initial formal?
Wasn't
That's
it
what
the
I
butler?
didn't hear. Who made the
Yeah.
initial formal?
I think multiple people said it. I'll do it. Initial formal.
Okay,
And I second.
sure. Angelina, you have 30 seconds to make an accusation against Rick Stickton.
Rick, you're a little quiet. I think your whole detective thing makes a good front for if you did want to kill people. It's a great alibi. I don't know. You're giving me a funny look.
Because he looks like a pig.
All right, you have
What?
4-minute defense, Rick Stickton.
I give you a funny look. All right. Well, in law enforcement, which unfortunately I'm not a part of anymore, we have a thing called due process where we try to lay out the facts and not funny looks. So let's look at the facts. Frankie says that they're a medic. Patty says that they're a medic. I ain't said shit. Okay. I've just been looking at the facts. I've got a pin board. You can't see it because it's in a room that I can't go to right now.
Because
But
you're fired.
That's
Yeah, you got let go from the force as someone
the
also.
mafia put me and my partner. Okay, they got us kicked out. I'm trying to figure it out. That's what I'm here to do, and I'm gonna do it. Okay, so I didn't claim to be shit except for a concerned citizen who was at this dinner party to find out who the fuck is killing everybody else. And from what I can see, we've got people claiming their things. I don't know that that's true. I know we got 2 people claiming to be medic. I know one of them's safe, so I don't give a shit. I know the other one isn't safe, so they're trying to pin the blame on me, a concerned citizen.
So who do you?
I think a funny look is an awful lot of grasping at straws here to try and get the blame off yourself. I'm not saying you are because I don't know you, but you haven't said shit. I know Patty said they're the medic. I know Frankie said they're the medic.
It's not Angelina.
So Rick,
Angelina's been cleared by Jacob.
so Rick, who do you think are the mafia?
Unless
Jacob,
Jacob
who
is
says he's the
lying.
cop.
Unless Jacob's
Yeah,
lying, but
yeah, yeah.
Jacob has to be cop.
So
And
Rick,
maybe the actual
I
Unless
have
it's
to be
Jacob,
good.
Patty.
Yeah.
Maybe
Rick,
the actual
did-
cop is holding
Rick,
the cards close
Rick,
to the chest.
Rick, you
No,
got. I mean,
I did kill an
Rick-
innocent. I am the cop.
Rick-
I killed an innocent individual this evening. I am the police.
I mean-
So I want to make that very clear.
Rick,
They
if,
were also
Listen.
unarmed.
And yeah.
They were
and
also
Frankie's the
unarmed, and
medic,
they just
and
talked a lot.
Patty's the medic, and Miss Elizabeth is in the ground.
I just wanna
So
say-
everybody's just saying what they are.
Rick, if
I'm
you,
just the guy
Rick,
trying
if-
to clear my name.
let me see.
I
And to be
understand.
double
that.
accused? Yeah.
I
To
just
be
want to say,
double accused?
Rick, if you are a detective, you must definitely have any like thoughts about who you think are the mafia.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I think Big Jim and Lil Frankie are piece of shit criminals. Sorry, guys, but I don't think they're mafia.
Blame the streets, man.
So who do you think are the
I-
mafia?
I've been listening to what people have been saying. I'll tell you that. I don't want to point fingers because what am I going to do? Point fingers today? I'll tell you what. If I'm dead, you should look at Patty. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, hold on. You have no other like suggestions on who Mafia could be.
No, I think we might have killed one.
No.
No, it's impossible.
You don't
We
think
definitely have not
We
killed
can't.
one.
We haven't.
Can
Wait,
can the mafia choose not to kill somebody?
No, they have to kill
Oh,
two
they
people.
they have to.
They have to murder it.
Well,
Yeah.
well, maybe
Two
we
people
didn't.
died.
Maybe we didn't. Maybe we did. Maybe we did. Maybe we didn't. I don't know. I got a pinboard. I can't go to the pinboard because I'm trapped in the mansion. See.
Okay, I'd just like to point out that Rick said, okay, I don't know who's Mafia, but I'm pretty sure Lil Frankie and Big Jim aren't Mafia. Who?
Yeah, and
But
there's
they're
a
criminals.
Who is
It's
what
either
I was,
it's
who
either
I
Lil
was
Jim
accusing.
or Frankie. Big Jim or
I
Frank,
also
Lil
say
Frankie.
I also
one
say that we
of
have
those.
we definitely know there are mafia like all mafia are left because two people died.
Yes.
I think we're in dire circumstances. We need to act. And unfortunately, I think the best decision would be, and one of our only decisions to potentially save ourselves, is to get rid of Rick.
Start blasting.
I don't want
Start
to die.
blasting.
It's like
Oh,
Among
yeah.
Us. It's Among Us.
I-
It's like
I
it's like
bet-
there's
I
60
bet
people
The
left.
time and the
Angelina-
formal is up. Angelina, would you like to push to vote or rescind?
I would like to push to vote.
Spend push to vote. Rick Stickton, you have 10 uninterrupted seconds.
I bet Angelina would like to push to vote. I bet Patty would very much like to push to vote. I think they would both like to push the heat off themselves. Blood on the Givenchy fucking shoes.
Okay, with 10 alive, it takes 6 votes to kill. If you would like to kill Rick Stickton, please raise your hand to the camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1, vote.
Trust the Fed. I'm sorry.
God damn.
That is 6 votes. Rick Stickton, you have died. Everyone go to sleep.
Sláinte.
Just another long day of being a cop.
If you are dead in the game, you can wake up and entertain Twitch chat, but please don't talk about the game.
Oh, I should turn my colors on, hey?
I
want to
Hmm.
point out the fact that Lil Frankie said no cap in 1940. That's maybe a first.
I mean, we also heard Blockbuster exist and Netflix. That's crazy.
True.
Someone went to the
True,
moon
true,
as
true.
well. That's wow.
What a time to be alive.
Elon time traveling
What-
back there. to
yeah,
do
Sorry,
that.
so
What a time to be alive. We're all dead.
Oh, this was where I was supposed to go get something to drink. Oh,
I mean,
moment.
hey, it'd be like that sometimes. Sometimes you live, sometimes you die.
It do be like that. I bought
Rick, you
suspenders.
fucking
But now I don't want to like go
Yeah.
get like a lot of
Shit.
coffee
I'm
or
dead as
something
shit.
because I'm gonna go to sleep like
Hey,
in like at
I'm not
least
the
half
only
an
guy
hour.
who got fucking voted off.
Hey,
I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm not going to spoil anything. But Jesus Christ, there is a dead chat. It's a raven there. I'm going to tell you this much. You think there's smoking here?
I have
It is
no
my
clue.
sleep.
This is so confusing.
I
don't know
I'm
what
not
is
gonna
going
lie.
on.
I walked.
We
away.
started drinking and then I kept drinking and then I was just like, well, I don't know what's happening, so I'm just gonna keep talking like I'm from Boston. We'll figure it out.
I switched my accent like 7 times. I
had the
forgot. I
same
forgot what
the
accent I
whole
was
time.
doing,
Luckily,
bro.
I didn't have to keep it up too long. Fucking Frank had to keep it up less. At what point you were Australian? You got
Oh,
I had
my
such
head.
a good bit, and then yeah.
The Australia.
Yo, chat said let's talk
Was it
favorite
first
snacks.
1940? She just was going
Jack,
to
it's
get
your
a bottle
mom,
of
100%.
wine.
Dairy Lee Dunkables.
Did you ever
easy.
switch it to? Oh my god!
Dunkables?
Nutty Buddy.
Left you
Dunkaroos.
alone.
Come on, man.
Nah.
No,
Dunkaroos are-
actually legit.
Nah. Nutty Buddies are
Swedish
great though.
Nutter Butters are vastly underrated cookies.
Combos are great though.
Combos are
Pepperoni
good.
pizza are the
Combo's
only good
fantastic.
combos.
Eh.
Combos
No,
are,
honey
pepperoni
mustard
pizza
is
only
great.
good.
The
No,
seven-layer
you are
dip
you are a liar and a
Delicious.
no.
Ooh,
I have no-
7-layer dip is
I have
good.
no idea what
I do
cookies
like
these
some
people are
layer
With
talking
like the
about.
tortilla
Yeah.
cracker or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Dunkaroos are just a little bit too sweet. I
When
think.
you're a kid, it's perfect. You need something to give you the will to live in the middle of elementary.
Hope I'm not sus.
That's fair. I never had them though when I was
That's
growing
why
up.
fruit by the foot are great. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all ever do the thing with fruit by the foot where you put ice cream in it and then it snaps?
I did not. I saw
I
that
saw
on
that.
TikTok.
So like,
I saw
yeah,
that,
fruit
yeah.
roll up. Yeah, they finally fucking revealed it. Yeah, no, fruit roll-ups. Like the
They
fucking
revealed it. It was like, hold on, guys. We got
thing. No,
something
they
we're gonna-
find no,
we got something we're
no.
gonna
Like
premiere
it's
for you
just like a
guys.
thing that's come out now. But when I was a kid, they used to like give you like the little like cup ice cream things, and you just put it in and it would taste delicious because I was a fat fuck and I could eat both these at the same time. And then they
Trendsetter.
would like break. And it's
People,
really
people
good.
been like breaking a lot of like food secrets on TikTok.
I
It's
swear,
crazy.
I'm having like.
Remember in school
I
when
just want
kids
to
used to
say
get the
I
bread and
do
make into
have a
ball?
peacock feather
Yeah.
Oh
in
my
my hat.
God.
I couldn't say it, but I do.
I
I
hope all
remember-
those. I hope they're all
a
doing
peacock
horrible.
feather
People at my school
in
used
my
to
hat.
make.
kid.
I also have a shit ton
I
of
have
peacock
more.
feather
There was a
behind
kid
me.
in my school who used to grind
Oh
his
my god, it's
toast.
so warm.
You.
What?
So what would happen is he would get toast, and he would have like 4 pieces of toast, and they'd be just burnt to shit. And all this kid would do for
Yeah,
about
I'm the
30
only.
minutes in the
We're
beginning
only
of the day,
2 people
sit
not
there at
from
the table
USA
and
here.
grind it till
It's
it
me
was
and Miss
crumbs.
Skillshot.
Like just little by little, piece by piece, grind
Would
it
he
till it was a
eat it, or
fine
is it
powder.
just to
Yeah,
crush it?
and then he would lick it off a plate.
That's kind of wild.
That is crazy.
We didn't fuck with that kid.
I feel like a lot of people, like I know a lot of people in my like high school, middle school, were literally like being weird. They would make the weirdest type of foods. Like they'd mix a whole bunch of stuff together, like pour
Yup.
milk and all of it, and they'd be like, "Okay, I'm
Yes.
ready to drink this." I'm like, "Nah."
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Oh,
Were they?
oh,
Oh, that's so disgusting.
we used to have my school had that, but we also in high school we had a stupid thing with
Fruit
just my group of
roll-ups?
friends, which was they would do like those shitty cheeseburgers in like the aluminum foil.
Yes.
Well, they used to have like lettuce and all that stuff in buns on the side in case you wanted to like make your own kind of stuff. So we used to be fucking idiots and figure out how many layer of burger you can make and still consume it. And at one point we had a burger, and then we made a burger on that, and then we made more toppings, and then we put another bun on
Thank you
that.
for the follow,
and
yes,
you just had
Margie
to
and
squish
Karthik,
it
by
as
the way.
much as you could and try to take a bite of it. And I'm not gonna lie, that we had more than a few occasions where kids were fucking choking to death.
Hey, that's one way to
Jaws
have
cracking
lunch, right?
open.
It was like just dislocate your jaw like a snake. Ah!
The chicken
way to eat
patties
it.
are still
Also,
pretty good.
there was essentially like an organized crime in my school for pizzas. Like there was pizza day, and I swear to God, there was like a group of kids who would like, because they didn't need to get lunch, and they got free lunches, and they would just like.
Imagine not
At one
having
point, I
free
took
lunch.
advantage of this because
I was the
fat
snack
kid.
dealer at my school, bro. Like I
Dude!
really no, because I would my mom would pack me like stuff like weird crackers and stuff that I would not want to eat. I would take it to school and I'd be like,
Wrap
yo,
it up, please, gentlemen.
I'd be like, damn, I'd sell this to you guys. So I made like
In
$20,
conclusion,
$30 a
sub
day,
to Miss
bro.
Skill Shot.
That too.
Follow me.
Sub to Miss Skill Shots. Yes, not follow me. Great.
You gotta get the shilling, baby.
The alive players can wake up. Players that are still in the game, looking for 9 people. One more. Okay.
There he is.
That is everybody.
there.
That's 9 people. Today is going to be a 16-minute day. In the night, Little Dick, Jimothy, Maximilian Fitzgerald, Atticus, Bartholomew the 7th, you have died. Little Frankie, you have died. Day begins.
Okay. Hey, it's
Patty.
me. It's me, Jacob Ladders, the space
Yes.
cop and Earth cop. Okay. We gotta talk
Oh
about my
my
new
God.
findings that I did last night.
Mhm.
I
Oh my
had
god.
I had checked
I was
little
right.
Frankie, and they were the same as Angelina, which means that they are the same as Granny, which means they are the same as Adonis. So I apologize, little Frankie, for dying and downing you. They may have been the medic, something of that capacity. So that probably means that Patty,
Okay, yeah.
little Patty Meatballs over there. I don't
Let's
know.
formal
Patty has a last
Patty.
name, but
We
I
should
think little
just
Patty
roll this
Meatballs.
one.
Wow.
I'm falling
Let-
asleep.
Let's
Yeah,
formal.
yeah.
I formal Patty. Does anyone second me?
Yes.
Second.
Yes,
There's a
do
formal
it.
on Patty,
Just
the
do it.
butler. Please give it
This
30
is
seconds.
wild.
Okay, medic. Okay,
It's
medic.
Patty.
What are you doing? Wait.
Can I speak or no?
Wait. My brain is processing.
Not during the accusation.
Wait, I recall it. I call my back.
The
my
formal has been
accu-
rescinded.
What?
I
No,
was thinking-
formal.
Granny.
Wait.
Okay,
Wait.
why?
Wait. Let me explain
I-
before.
I mean,
If-
I'm medic and I healed Jacob and no one.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was like, what
I
if
thought,
they
I
heal
thought for sure I
someone
was
else?
dead. I thought for sure I was dead.
But why would?
But why would Frankie say they're a medic?
Yeah. Why would Frankie say they're medic? On top of the fact that I
Rick,
see the
you're being
ghost
shown.
of Rick right now. He's just kind of hanging out. He's looking at his
Rick, I'm
ghost is looking at his phone.
I
He
see
went
a
to the
ghost.
future. Yeah, I see a ghost, and he can't hear us right now,
Mhm.
so it's great. He's just ghosting around. But little Frankie said that they were a medic. They had died once again. Being the cop that I am, the good cop, in quotes, is that these 4 people were the same. So that means that after
Oh,
4,
please do the
you
right
know,
click
there's
just
only
to
3
share.
mafia people, guys. I don't know math very well, but after 3, and I got 4 all the same, that means all those people are clear, which means that Patty is a jabroni. And I don't like jabronis at all. And that's why I'm saying that we are formaling Patty.
But that's so strange, though. So
Oh.
you're saying Frankie was the
Good.
same as all the other people you checked?
Including you.
Yes. But there's only one medic. So for some reason, Frankie decided to lie about being the medic?
No, she did. She didn't. I don't think she lied about being the medic.
Yeah, but then why would she be
Granny,
the
I need a
same?
drink.
Wouldn't she have a different role when you check them?
Granny, I need a drink.
Oh wait, this one's for me. I'm sure you can find something else.
No, that's not the role. That's not the role.
Oh, what are you
Uh,
choosing me? Hold on. Are you choosing
What,
me?
It's illegal.
what I'm saying is that, you know, I check 4 people and they're all the same. Those 4 people are clear. Mafia can only be 3 of people because Italians can't count higher than 3 apparently. So once again, Granny, Angelina, and little Frankie and Adonis were good in that capacity. That's why I'm saying that Patty is the problem.
I see what
But
you
if
mean.
Patty
Because-
saved you,
We don't know that though. I don't have like a
I mean-
certificate.
but
saying,
no,
like,
that
the
doesn't
one-
make sense. Because
I-
why
one
would
thing
Frankie
that
lie
I-
about being
the
medic?
one thing that I remember is the butler blaming
Yeah, I did blame
my
little Frankie.
fucking little Frankie, man.
Do you
But
want to?
let's focus on Patty first, because we need
Oh,
to focus
interesting.
on Patty first, because Patty is the medic. So
I
why
don't
would
think
little
Patty is
Frankie
the
lie
medic.
about being medic? So that means Patty
No,
is a killer.
So I'm the medic and I healed Jacob, and I'm surprised that I made it through the night because I was expecting them to murder me.
Yeah,
Why-
but why would they kill
Okay.
little Frankie? And why
Yeah,
would little
that's-
Frankie
that's-
lie about being a medic?
Yeah, I
If
don't know
Frankie
why
is
little Frankie
innocent.
was lying.
Did you heal me through the night then? Technically, I'm just trying to get the story straight here.
No, because 2 people died.
Okay, so 2 people died. Okay, so that means that we eliminated 1 mafia boy. Okay, this math sucks.
I think we do need to vote Patty.
I'm voting
Right?
Patty. I do
Okay,
not
second.
care. Whatever you say,
Yeah.
I'm voting Patty.
All
I
right,
don't understand why
Stubborn
Patty
woman.
I don't think that
I
makes
don't
much sense
I
at
don't
all.
see I
Yeah.
don't see why.
Okay, I'm just
What?
confused on why little Frankie would lie about their role. I don't understand. Like, if they weren't medic, maybe they were just like trying to like stay alive. But I don't know why they would lie. It's confusing me too.
Unless somehow
then
Jacob
I
is
don't-
not a cop. Somehow. Which would be
Mm.
incredible.
That would be
but-
that. Oh, dude. Wait, okay, wait.
That's
That
what
would-
I'm thinking as well.
Well, no. Okay, then it would have to be Jacob and Granny.
But we
and
should vote the
Angelina.
same
It would be.
option.
Is this formal underway? Are we doing this? I'm
You
getting
have to say
Patty.
I formal.
I'm going
Okay, you have to
after
say I
him.
formal.
I formal
Right.
Patty. I'm
Jacob-
doing it.
I
I second.
second formal.
Oh my
There
god.
is a formal on
Oh.
Patty. Granny, please give it a 30-second accusation.
Thank you. Okay, so I feel like it's fairly obvious we need to get this out of the way. Dude, I don't know. Look. Little Frankie lost their accent in the middle of saying why they were medic while they were arguing with you. I just simply, quite frankly, don't think that Frankie would have lost an accent in the middle of all of that, you know, if it
Agreed.
wasn't so emotional. Yeah, I think it's very obvious. I think we need to do something, and I think you're the biggest target, so why not go for it? Yeehaw! Isn't that what
4-minute
they
formal
say?
for Patty.
Okay,
Yeehaw!
I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
Look, I'm dying of heat.
Oh,
Uh,
shame.
the- Okay, so Jacob says that he cleared Adonis, Granny, and Angelina, and Lil Frankie, which is
Correct.
Like, if this is the craziest mafia play, then Jacob, Angelina, and Granny are the mafia.
That's what I'm thinking too, because I feel like Jacob has only
Do you
said
think cops are that
people who
smart?
Are
Do you
dead.
think the
He's
police are that
clearing.
smart?
Yeah, because
Oh my
okay,
God.
because Cop could be dead already, and he just happened to get
Oh.
lucky, and now he's protecting all the
Bro.
mafia.
Yeah. And he's only saying people who are not dead or the mafia. Because what he clears Frankie, and Frankie is dead.
Oh gosh.
He's
Who's Cop?
cleared
No, Cop's
everyone.
dead.
who's dead.
Cop is dead. Vigilante's dead. Yeah, that would make sense.
But
The
also,
medic-
there's
the
it
medic
makes
is
no
dead.
sense why the medic would lie that they're medic.
Yeah, that's what I don't
So-
understand. That's why I don't understand
So
about Lil
no matter
Frankie.
what, you're dead, Patty.
I think
The
you're in a
butler-
hole. You're in a
the
hole and you're
also-
trying to dig yourself out, but you're in a
Yeah,
hole.
And the butler is also coming on sides with Patty now. The butler has changed sides
screaming on the
entirely after
inside.
this
No,
entire
I'm
game.
just discussing
so-
things openly because it's true. Why there would be no sense why Frankie would lie about being a medic and then die. So it has to be Patty. Like there's no sense unless
Okay.
Lil Frankie did lie, or yeah, that's what I
Okay.
think. Or Jacob is lying. It's
Yeah,
Patty
the-
or Jacob.
Yeah, there's only two options. It's either me and two other people, or it's
Granny.
Jacob, Angelina, and Granny. And I don't know if it's me. If it's me, then the butler, like I don't. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. But Angelina.
Oh wait, wanna go back to the butler
No,
thing?
because
No,
I
no, no,
think
no, no.
he's
Let's
saying
dive
if
back
it's
in.
if Patty is mafia, the only other
then
options
Butler would
be,
have to be mafia.
yeah, me and probably either Sir Ferdinand Alvin or
Ferdinand
Big Jim.
Alvin Gilbert
I think
Esquire.
dude, it's a coin flip between me or Jacob, Angelina,
Jacob.
and Granny. Yeah.
I think it's either Patty or Jacob. That's also my guesses.
I favor Patty's theory of Jacob, Granny, and Angelina.
But
I
that's
checked
what
them-
Patty,
I checked
Sir
4
Bernard,
people.
and Big Jim
Those
would
are
say.
4 safe people.
I
Unless
honestly
it is
just
both
appreciate
Jacob and Patty.
I appreciate the thought that you think my little arthritis hands can hold a gun. And you know what? That makes
Yeah.
me feel young again. Thank you for
And the
that.
gout. And the gout.
And the gout. I have so much gout. Do you want to see it?
I've
Yeah,
seen
I
how
should
your
see it.
hands work, Granny.
And can the maid get me a drink?
Tails. It's Jacob.
Like, how could it not be Patty at this point?
I mean,
Are
I
we
don't.
just
It actually does
I-
make no sense why.
I'm medic and I healed Jacob, and that's all the information I have to say. And Lil Frankie, I don't know why they were lying, but they lied.
It's Lil Frankie, not little.
Lil
get it
Frankie.
right? Show respect.
Show respect to the dead.
Mhm.
I think it's okay. Well,
I think
it's the butler has to make a decision. I feel like it's either Jacob, Angelina, or Granny, or it's me.
I think
I
it
love
makes
that
no
you threw
sense
yourself in
about.
there.
It makes no sense why the medic would lie. Unless
Yeah, I
can
don't get it
mafia
either.
kill themselves?
No.
So we
No. Okay, sorry.
Is there a vigilante that can kill people?
Yes.
We don't know.
No,
The time in
could
the
be
formal
dead.
is up. Granny, would you like to push to vote or rescind?
Push to vote. We're voting.
All right, Patty, you have 10 uninterrupted seconds.
I just want to say I've gone all this way, went through medical school, got stung in the eye twice by a bee. What the hell, man? I'm the medic. I've
All right.
studied so hard.
The
for
time
this.
in this formal is up with 7 alive.
Do you
It
know
takes
who it
4 to
is?
kill. If you would like to kill Patty, please raise your hand to the camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1, vote. 3 votes is not enough. Patty has immunity. The day continues.
Okay, I put up
throwing?
Jacob. I put up Jacob. Formal Jacob.
Who's
I
throwing?
second it.
There was a
Nice.
formal
This is
on
throwing.
Jacob.
This is throwing.
Patty has a
This is
30-second
how throwing
accusation on
works.
Jacob.
Who
This
thinks
is
that
such
Patty
dog
did not?
shit. This is such dog shit.
Patty, you have
do
a
you think
Patty, you have a
that Patty
30-second
is not?
accusation.
Okay, it has to be Jacob, Angelina, and Granny, and they fucking outplayed us by.
I don't think it's
playing top.
Angelina though. I genuinely do. I think it's
it is.
Jacob, Granny, and
I didn't think it was Angelina, but oh wait, Jacob could be. Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah. Shut
Wait,
up.
Jacob
What could it be,
Jacob could be lying about Angelina. Jacob Jacob could throw one
No!
person in there and a different person. It could be Big Jim or it could be Ferdinand. Oh my
Okay,
god.
The time in the
cannot
accusation
believe-
is up. Jacob Ladders, you have a 4-minute formal defense.
Listen, guys. Cops make a lot of oopsies in their lives. They shot JFK. They did. I killed Elliot. I did a lot of oopsies, but I'm also a good person at the end of the day. Once again, I checked 4 different people: Granny, Adonis, Angelina, and Little Frankie. All of them came back the same. Once again, how this game works is that there's only 3 Mafia. So that means that I found 4 of the same people. And all those people are safe and wonderful individuals that should survive, including myself, at the end of the day. I don't know why you guys did not vote for Patty. That's something we're going to have to deal with afterwards. This is a terrible time having at the mansion. I came here to get laid, okay? I came here to have sex.
Amen, brother.
And this is ruining my time to have sex. And that's
I'm thinking. If
I'm
Jacob was Mafia, would he not just accuse someone today and be like, "Oh, I checked them; they're Mafia"?
Yeah, he did that inadvertently. Notice how he's checked like dead people, like Frankie. He just happened.
But wouldn't it make sense for a cop to be if he was a
I can
Mafia?
check.
Wouldn't he be like, "Oh, Big Jim"? I don't know. Big Jim is the Mafia, so we all be like, "Oh, Big Jim," and then we'll vote him.
Yeah,
so
but-
that's
but-
one more person we vote off.
Yeah, but Jacob
I'm
did that
screaming.
by checking on Lil Frankie and saying that they were a part of the town, and so that it has to be me because I was the only other person who claimed medic.
Oh, I see.
And what I think happened is that Jacob is trying to clear but leave one Mafia in and one Mafia out. I think it's Jacob, Granny, and either Ferdinand or Big Jim.
Yeah, I do think Granny.
Oh yeah, you think me?
No.
Oh, that's very
I
sweet
think-
of you. Thank you.
I think Granny is the best
I think
drinker
Granny
here,
and Jacob
but
are
she
doing
is no
something on
killer.
the
Like,
side.
I cannot believe
Yeah.
I have no recollection of anything, and yet somehow you guys are blowing over the fact that Patty completely
Right?
lied about.
I
You
did
guys
not.
came
I
to
voted
the-
Patty.
and the butler,
I second
and-
you,
and the
and
butler
I
was
voted
right.
Patty.
I mean, especially the other people. I don't
oh, yeah,
understand
so-
why.
Who are the
Wait,
people who
Big
did not
Jim-
vote Patty?
Okay,
Big Jim did
Angelina.
not vote. Big Jim did not vote, and Sir Ferdinand Alvin Gilbert Esquire also did not vote.
Sorry, I was muted. I was coughing.
And
Patty.
listen, your
Angelina
Mafia
didn't vote.
partner, Jacob, Angelina didn't vote.
Yeah, but she was safe, as I said, with being a cop. I checked some people.
Yeah, that's
lied.
it's hard to tell because if Jacob is a Mafia, but
I don't know
playing a
how it's
cop,
hard to tell.
he can say anything because a lot of the people that he checked are dead. Like Adonis can't
exactly.
claim, like Lil Frankie can't claim. It's
I don't. The only thing is, why would Lil Frankie lie about being a medic?
Yeah, I
that
don't- I
makes
don't know,
absolutely
yeah.
no sense.
That's
so it has to be
crazy.
you.
It's almost like you're talking in
it's-
circles, like both of you are,
Yeah,
you know, Mafia
it's-
members or
yeah.
something crazy like that. That's so
It's
insane.
almost-
Nobody's
yeah.
accused
It's
the butler
It's
yet.
Even the
so
butler is
crazy.
not
Keep
Mafia.
going.
I
Just
would-
keep
I would
going.
die
Just
for
keep
the
talking
Butler.
about the same Patty and
Okay.
Butler. Patty and
I
Butler.
think you're right. I think
ChatGPT.
Jacob and Granny are in works.
Put it in the computer.
But if you betray me,
Stop
I
all
will
the downloading.
I would never betray you, Butler. I've worked for you
See,
for
exactly.
3 weeks.
Oh,
3 weeks.
I want to
it's
know.
only 3 weeks.
That's my
Okay.
entire. Oh my gosh! I have
Can
so much
I-
time.
Okay.
Can I get
We
the
need
thoughts
to vote.
on-
We need to
I'm-
vote.
Can I
Granny-
get the
no,
thoughts
please.
on Angelina and Sir and Big Jim? I want to know what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what the vibe is. I haven't heard
What I'm
anything from you,
feeling?
and they're talking over you. They're talking
My
over what you could
Frankie
be
is dead.
feeling.
The time in the formal is up. Would you like to push to vote or
Yes.
rescind?
I would like.
It
to
has
push
been
the
pushed
vote.
to vote. Jacob Ladders, you have 10 seconds final defense.
If you guys kill me, you're all dog shit. You live in dog shit. You breathe dog shit. Everything about you is absolutely dog shit. And I swear to God, I will haunt all of your asses to the end of fucking time.
The time
You will
in this
not
defense
sleep.
is up. With 7 alive, it takes 4 to kill. If you would like to kill Jacob Ladders, please raise your hand to the camera and keep it there in 3, 2, 1, vote.
We have.
Jacob Ladders has died. The game is
Yeah.
over, and the Mafia wins. I will.
Wow, what a surprise!
Wait, fucking died.
Wait.
No.
Butler, I love you so much, Butler.
Mafia.
No.
I want to know who the Mafia members are.
I'm gonna. Can I just give the reveal real quick, and then we can do the post game. The exact Mafia team was Big Jim, Sir Ferdinand, and Patty. The cop was Space Cop, as claimed with all his checks. The medic was Little Frankie, who did get a save night 1 on Calvin. And then the Mafia killed Calvin the following night because Calvin could no longer be saved. Your vigilante was Frank, who unfortunately died night 1 and did not get a chance to use a shot. I will say the biggest logical fallacy presented in this game was that there was any chance Patty could be town. The only way Patty could be town is if
Patty, okay?
No, I can't cope. There's a few things I need to point out. On the night after I die, you guys put up 2 of the Mafia members, the only guy who didn't get 3 votes in the whole fucking town, and y'all just forgot about him. You put Evan claims fucking medic. Frankie claims medic. You have 2 people. It's a 50-50 shot of killing a Mafia. You kill neither of them. Somehow fucking Rick dies. I can't cope with this. Finally, you have Patty, who is trying his best to gaslight the fuck out of you. But the obvious fallacy, why would Frankie lie about being the fucking medic and then die? It makes no sense. And then Angelina's just there like, nah, I'm good. Just like, I don't know why you didn't vote him. And I don't understand the logical gap of going, well, dead people were seen, so it can't be. If a dead person was in a live person or the same role, it means that it's guaranteed that person is town because Mafia can't kill themselves, nor would it make sense. And there was 5 different points where if you guys gonna go see, you're gonna see what is essentially my manifesto in the Get the Dead chat of me slowly but surely losing my mind over watching this. As a role player, this was the most fun experience ever. As somebody who's played Among Us for a long time, I wanted to yeet myself out that window.
I did warn you guys that somebody's emotion would cause them to break roleplay, and there it was.
Skill shots. Why do you trust everybody? I'm so confused.
Me! You trusted everyone but me!
Literally,
You literally talked yourself out of the correct reaction.
Elliot called out everyone right
I
away.
was like,
All
if
the right
I'm
people.
the one, if I decide somebody's death and it's the wrong one, I like overthink it. So I'm trying to think of like the good.
That's
and
what
the bad
happened.
The simplest solution is often the correct one. Why would she lie? It's obviously him.
I did say that though. I did say we have to vote Patty off.
Can
but
we
he
just
didn't,
ask
and I
Angelina, why did
voted.
you not vote?
Yeah, why did Angelina not vote for me?
Bro, you were
don't know
agreeing
if
and then
this-
you were like, nah, psych.
No, I was like, why would you pretend to be the medic? Why would you make that move? But it was like some kind of extremely smart reverse psychology type shit that I fell for.
Angelina, I was like,
why would you pretend to be the medic?
Also, can I point out
in the game?
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah.
there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going. And somehow no one said, well, Frankie's
Yeah,
dead.
did y'all
Obviously,
not
it's
even
Patty.
think?
No.
You did say that.
I said that.
I said that.
And no one listened to you. And I can't cope.
No.
If I die, it's Patty,
Almost
and then I
did.
died.
Some of us
Okay,
did listen to
I
Granny.
think
Let's make
that
it
might
very
have been
clear.
my fault because
did
I
Rick
kind
die?
of talked everyone out of
Skill
things.
shot, Miss Skill Shot, I'm going to say something to you. And I want it to be spammed in your chat as much as possible. You were in the cusp of victory, and yet you clutched defeat. I can't. All you guys got so close so many times to either purposely or accidentally getting the right person. You tripped at the finish line every time without fail. And most of the time, it wasn't even the Mafia who were like convincing you it wasn't them. It was
Hey,
you
Dory?
convincing you it wasn't them.
Hey Dory, that is just such long copy pasta. You gotta like
Thank
put it
you,
in
Jeff.
like 3 or 4 words. You can't make it a fucking paragraph.
defeat from the
Yeah, you talk like voice critical tweets.
Big Jim had to live his life. All right.
Fuck you.
Who killed me?
I guessed you
I'm so
first
Big
night.
Jim, I unclogged your toilets. Why do I die night one?
That wasn't
I
me.
just want to say,
Yeah, our vigilante didn't even get to kill anybody.
Yeah. I
yes,
thought I was
true.
cool with everybody.
I just want to say though, like the little Frankie and Big Jim hanging together for such a long time, like messed a little bit with me though.
You
like,
saved the murderer.
Why didn't you believe Gran?
Because you've been
You're
drunk the whole
drunk.
time,
Too
to be
much
fair.
drinking.
To be
And I
fair.
also, as Elliot, I just want to say, oh look, the guy who I said it's very obvious he's sus was sus.
Bro,
What are
Chad
the
was like,
odds?
Adonis is sus because he agreed with Elliot. I
I
was
just
like,
wanna
no,
say,
Elliot was
Elliot-
speaking smart.
Elliot, I did not vote for you because I got the vibes that you were being, you did like that you were just trying to like find things out. Yeah, like honestly, that's the reason why I didn't vote for
Hell
you.
yeah, Belle.
The only
Get those
ones
safe
who I
ones.
believed
Here.
were townspeople was Lil Dick and Angelina. Those were the
Everyone
only
that
two
voted
that I
for me,
trusted.
Everyone that voted for me, that was
I'm sorry, Granny.
I did not vote for you.
everyone that voted for me
You
ended
and
up being a
Mare,
mafia minus two
you
people.
and Jacob were like so in close, and I was like, bro, that's what mafias would
Can
do.
I
They'd be like
also-
so close. Oh my god.
You know,
What do you
the,
mean?
the
Form a
MVP for the
team?
mafia. By the
Form
way,
a
can I say the
team?
MVP for the mafia is undoubtedly Evan because you should be a lawyer with how much you
Yeah.
fucking gaslit
I
every
was
motherfucker.
gaslighting.
Daddy, you
Stop.
said you
Yeah.
wouldn't betray me.
Meanwhile, Jim and
I only worked here
Ferdinand
for
are
3
just
weeks.
sitting there like, I don't got to say shit. They're doing this to themselves.
Well, everyone
Like,
fucking through.
I think you could fit
I know.
everything that
I should
Ferdinand
have
said
said.
on a
I should
cue
have said
card.
if I die tonight, then you know it's Evan.
Yeah.
I
Who
should have
said
said
that?
No,
Someone literally
we
said
knew
that.
We're
But
literally.
it
I
wasn't
mean, it was,
enough.
I mean, it was obvious. I mean, it had to be.
For that. Yeah,
And then
we
y'all
knew.
still didn't vote Evan
At
out.
the, okay, I can say this. At the end, I was mourning. All right.
Shut the fuck up.
Horny.
Shut the fuck up.
All right,
Shut the
betrayal,
fuck up.
I
brother.
kept bringing up the trauma. Oh my god.
Betrayal,
Frankie died. I'm
brother.
like, bro,
Oh my
no
God.
way. Oh god.
I
So
literally,
are we
I was
playing again,
screaming.
or-
I was
Oh, gosh.
screaming in my room, like, for the love of God,
Round two?
please vote Jim.
Hey, if you guys want to play again, minus the role play, I'm down to mod.
I'll do it
Yeah,
minus the
I'm-
role play because
down.
that way,
Oh,
fucking.
I'm staying
Go
in
with
character, baby.
I also have to say,
Yeah, I
the
bought the suit.
the last night we as mafia messed up. I miscounted. I thought like we won by killing 2 people. And so when we didn't win, I was like, oh shit, I have to come up with a lie like really fast.
No,
You
no,
just
you
come
didn't.
with a lie.
No, you
You said
didn't.
I
Miss
did.
Skill
Skill
Shots
Shots
came up
believed
with the
you.
lie
Skill
for
Shots
you.
just
You didn't
like-
have to do a
I was
thing.
like, oh, you're
I
cool.
was just
Hand up.
overthinking.
See?
Okay, I'm sorry.
And a general rule.
No, you did well.
No, you
I'm
did
so
good.
Sometimes
sweet
the
and
simplest
kind.
solution is the correct one.
I'm
Just
so
let-
kind
I'm just gonna
and
shut
not
up. Don't let
scary.
me think for you guys, because if I
You
think for
have
you
to
guys,
vote, though.
I'm gonna. I did vote. I did a lot of voting, and I did a lot of accusations.
You
okay?
did.
I just would vote someone, and then I would defend them halfway
Can we know
through,
which
and
mafia
then
people killed who?
I would.
Well, we all chose as a
What?
group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you choose as a group, and then it's just the 2 people get.
So a group picked Frank first, so the toilets would overflow.
Why
What
did
was
you?
that?
Why did you kill Frank? Frank did nothing.
I don't know why.
I didn't
Frank
do
was
it.
the
That's
first.
why we picked Frank. We wanted
did-
a curveball in there. We wanted a
Yeah,
curveball.
like the
I did-
curveball.
And the
did
curveball is
Calvin.
happen to kill the vigilante.
Can
That's
we
why.
can we let Frank live? I mean, first off, he gets last in Mario Party all the time. At least he can
Dude!
stay in here.
Yeah, you hit random and it's gonna land on him.
Let's
I've been taking
let's
L's
let
for
him live for a
months.
little.
He's not good with RNG.
No.
True. That's just true.
So are we playing another round or not?
No.
I've just learned to never trust Evan.
I just want to
late
I just
for
want
Nia.
I just want to
Yeah,
say
it's
that we
late.
started at
Oh, yeah,
2
it's like
a.m. my time, and it's currently 5 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
And I usually go to bed at 1 a.m. like the
Wait,
last week because
if
I'm
you're on the
sick.
East Coast, if you're on the
I
East
got-
Coast, it's 11:11. Make a wish.
Hey,
I
wish
wish
Evan would
I
never
wish
gas
that
anybody
that
again.
shit didn't happen.
I
They
don't
should
trust
definitely
Evan
be
at all
regular.
anymore.
Guys, I'm a
It's
nice
not
guy. I
just
swear I
like
don't
playground.
usually gaslight people.
God, I
Get
can't
out of the
wait
game.
to watch
No,
you
Why?
after
I'm
this,
scared.
Evan.
You're so good at talking,
Blocked.
Cassie. Or
You started out by
Evan,
saying,
that
"Oh, we have
I
eye patches. We're friends."
can't.
Of course. Gotta pull the eye patch gambit. I actually did get
Blocked.
bitten, by the way. That's
Evan,
why
what
it
happened
worked.
to your
For
eye?
victory.
I don't know. I got
Breath,
bitten
feet,
by
and
something in my
so-
sleep.
God.
Oh.
A snake,
Really?
probably.
Woke up
A
like
snake.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
woke up like this. It was fucked.
snake.
I was like,
Oh.
I have Mafia tonight. How am I gonna
No.
incorporate this to my
Oh
character?
man.
And it just so happened to work with Adonis.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that eye patch was good.
The cusp of victory.
Does it hurt?
I'm going.
Very itchy.
Yeah.
I can't believe I got a super.
The quickest way to determine if we have enough
I
for
brought up
another game.
Fedora.
All right, guys.
The quickest way to determine is people just say if you're not going to play. Just raise your hand.
I'm not playing.
We do
I'm
not have
going to
enough
bed.
for another game.
I gotta work tomorrow.
Fine. Yeah, I got work too.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, next
my
month
blood
we're coming
pressure's
back
too
here.
high.
Yeah, next month.
Make all the people
Yeah,
that
I'll-
are
I'll-
also
I was
Mafia.
Thinking about making this a monthly segment.
Yeah, that would be
Absolutely.
great.
I'm down for a
That would be
monthly
awesome.
segment.
Being Frank and Elliot as Mafia, please.
Can I
come
just-
back
can-
to
can we-
destroy
can we,
toilets.
Can we have a group Among Us game for just read
Oh,
random
Oh,
reasons?
with great.
Oh yes.
Because the amount of time
Hi.
I've been fucked over by foreign in a deception game is getting me really triggered.
I'm gonna take off, guys. Thanks. That was really entertaining.
No, thank
I
you so
I
much.
thought
Thank
I
you
can
so
help you
much.
guys
That was
anytime.
awesome.
Even if I'm not available,
Absolutely.
I know a large pool of Mafia players that will happily mod for
Thank
you.
you so much,
Thank you very
Alpha.
much, man.
And
Yeah,
thank you,
thank you so
Alex,
much.
for following.
Thank you
I,
so much.
I screamed out loud when you had Ferdinand and Jim like
I'm hosting. I can mute people now.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wait for the Mafia
no.
manifesto from Midori.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
again as a
I
role
just-
player, this was amazing. I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved
it's
the dynamic
fun.
between Jim and Frankie. I loved like just everything. I think it was great as a role player, as like an improv role player guy. I love it.
Dude, I just happened
As
to
a
have this bloody
try-harder.
napkin.
That was
from-
so
Yeah,
funny.
that's amazing.
Like,
I was
feel
my
wondering
mind.
if you
That was so
if you went and you made that napkin like in that 5 seconds.
Yes.
That's
like,
what I
Fucking
thought.
with you.
Yeah.
No, I just made steak earlier. Like,
oh my
Oh,
god.
that's great.
That
I
ran really smooth. Good job, Miss Skill Shots, for bringing it together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Honestly, it's
Absolutely.
Thank you. You guys, like literally, oh my God. When I saw the costumes and backgrounds and everything when I came, I was like, you guys really came
Start
through.
crying.
Thank
Content.
you so
Start crying.
Cry for the
Everyone
subs.
sub to
Can
the
we
skill
get-
shots.
Subs in the
You
chat.
know what we need?
Skill Shots will
we need
cry for
subs from
200
Miss Skill
subs.
Shot. I think
Mm.
make her stream more. Then she'll learn to like get guesses right.
we should play more social deduction games.
Unlikely.
That was
No,
I would,
really
I would
you.
love to,
That was
I would
awesome.
love
I
to
don't
play
like
more
you
social
anymore,
deduction
Evan.
games with all of
I
you.
would love to play.
I don't
I would
like
love to play
you.
more social deduction games, but I would have an aneurysm.
With this group, yeah.
It's a matter of like I like for content. This was great, but for the tryhard in me, I want.
For my blood pressure.
Oh,
Yeah, I
There
was
was-
confused like 99% of the time.
y'all were talking. It's again. You didn't even like. Foreign and Ferdinand have to talk. Like they were zero part of their defense. All like every time the sus went to Big Jim, you just went, "My dad beat us," and y'all just went, "All right,
And he kept saying, you know.
It's the dad defense.
You know.
It works
Yeah.
every
Bro,
time.
Ferdinand's response was literally, "I'm cool." Bro,
Well,
what?
no. 'Cause Jacob was saying that. So
He
I was just trying to
butchered-
play off that.
How
I
did
had
that
nothing,
work?
dude. I had nothing
True.
because I was Mafia. Like, what the fuck was I gonna say? I was just trying to roll.
Talk about your dad.
I lost. Yeah, just say your dad.
Hey,
beat
that
you
was
and
a part
got
of the
immediate
story.
Just say
dog,
I
all
miss
right?
little
It
Frankie.
was-
and
it
it
was-
works,
I mean-
bro.
That was a part of the background.
Dude,
Okay, I had to
Dude,
bring
I
it
can't
in.
believe you.
Yeah, I
offered
spent
the
a lot of
Bruce
time
Wayne
on that
defense.
bio.
I mean, I-
Yeah, Frankie
Yeah,
used
same.
a lot of time. Okay, I had to use it. All right, because
We almost went with the Five Nights
Wait,
at Freddy
can I-
backstory.
Can I talk about the other thing that blew my fucking mind, which was day 2 after I died? Like, Big Jim got formaled and nobody said anything. And then the person who agreed to formal him was fucking Ferdinand. And in the chat, I went, "What the fuck? You're also Mafia." Why
So did you know they're Mafia when
I
you
wanted
die?
to throw them off.
Yeah,
I wanted
once
to
we
throw them
died,
off.
we got put in a
That
different
was
group
so
chat.
That's
wait,
a
that
good
was so
idea.
risky.
Yeah.
That
I
is
was
risky,
so
though.
scared when you seconded it. I was like, oh no, we're gonna lose a member.
Because it would have
Yeah.
just not gone through and y'all would have been fine. But I was like,
So
I can't cope with these.
So Rick
strategies.
put us in a group chat, like a separate Discord, that literally it revealed who was Mafia, who was the cop, who was the medic, who was the vigilante, and then what they did each night. So like we saw who was dying. We were just like, Why?
It also forces us to use caps lock. So if you look at it, that was on accident.
Yeah.
I didn't look at the
Yeah,
reveal.
It's almost
I tried to follow
entirely
along.
Like I
caps lock.
said, my fucking manifesto. was
Yeah.
in
That's
this
so
mean-
funny. I didn't even realize that.
I mean,
that's just how I normally type.
But I think the thing like everything that's like threw a lot of people off. I think like since like Lil Frankie and Big Jim like were keeping like very much together, it felt like they probably had the same alignment. And then when Jacob also said that, oh yeah, like I mean, a lot of other people must have the same alignment. That made sense that they were gonna have the same alignment. Which, I think that's like,
If you guys had just gotten one person out, I think it would have been fine, and you guys probably could have went for like 2-3 more nights.
We didn't even get a single
Criminals.
Mafia.
Nope. Despite having two obvious ones, you killed none of them.
Criminals.
Rick just
One
got
of them
murdered.
got
for
off
murder.
literally on the Bruce Wayne defense of my parents' intent.
But honestly, that went on so long, even though like we didn't get out a single Mafia.
Because you only killed the innocent people.
And then Jacob
Well,
kept
I
shooting
mean,
the wrong
are you
people,
guys-
bro.
Jacob,
Are you guys
you're
truly
responsible. Jacob, you were responsible for so many innocent people. You have so much innocent
No,
blood on
man.
your hands.
No.
Well, once
He
again, like I
roleplayed being a
said,
cop
I'm a
perfectly.
cop. Yeah. I'm
And
a
somehow
cop.
I'm the one that got off the force.
Can we point out? I wanted to
But
make
I'm
a
likable.
really.
That's the difference.
I really wanted to make a dark joke at one point, but I went, no, it's too much. But I was like, God damn it, Mayor. It was the Among Us all over again. You went for content. You didn't go for
I
for
just
the win.
don't. I mean, I'll be honest. I had I don't know how to play this game.
Oh, we didn't notice.
Yeah,
I
and
feel like
so-
I could.
I don't think any of us knew how to play really.
I
I had
Yeah,
a
I
lot
do.
of questions that I was talking to the mods about, and I'm like, Bud, what do I do here?
I
Like,
genuinely-
what's the play? Like,
I-
I'm so stupid at this.
I am genuinely convinced, by the way, of how close that would have been because you got like if I got top, the first thing I was gonna do is I was gonna check Big Jim. Like I was like, all right, cool. I know who I'm gonna check immediately. We're good, we're fine. But like I genuinely feel like I could have your game is the epitome of fuck it, roll a die. This was just a giant game of no Dungeons, no Dragons for you.
What's wrong? What's wrong with a little bit of randomness?
We
That's
love
all I'm
gambling.
saying.
You are the Joker.
People died.
Jesus, Calvin.
Hey, you
came
gotta
back from
break
the
a couple
moon.
eggs to make an omelet or whatever.
You
that
came back
saying
from
is.
the moon, went to your house, picked up your Glock, came to a dinner party, and went, all right, who feels like taking a spin? Grrr.
Well, here's the thing.
What's with the
we're
what's
playing
with
with
the
a 9
Burger
Hey,
King
Ian,
backdrop?
can you pick
That's
me
where
up
Jacob's
a
going for the new
Impossible
job,
Whopper?
bro.
I got you.
Can I get
Can
the
you give me the
Spider-Man
grimace
Whopper,
shake?
please?
Or is that
I was
McDonald's?
very confused.
I'm by the way, I'm absolutely down for Gnome. Can we do the next month be like the 70s theme?
Yeah, and everyone
Yeah.
smoke weed before the.
I
Absolutely.
love the 70s. We
We'll
should
do
just
the
go
seven-
through the years. Next is 50s.
Next to the
and
fifth.
60s,
No!
70s.
Wait.
Yeah, I don't know.
No!
I don't know. Can we go a little
Why?
bit above,
Yeah.
like,
Can we go to
you know,
the 90, 95?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Just Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
Can we?
Did you
Can we-
guys
2010.
enjoy the
past
theme?
2001?
Yeah.
No, the,
Yeah,
the
that was
theme
sick.
was great.
The theme was really
Yeah.
good.
It was great. I loved it. Like I
Yeah, it was
just
awesome.
again, I
Let's
love
do 2000 so we can all wear big white T-shirts and hang our
Can we-
pants.
can-
like
yeah,
Soulja
let's-
Boy.
Yeah, I'm wear big dog T-shirts.
Everybody has to wear jerseys. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
Just
gonna be old in
oversized
every
jerseys for no
era.
reason.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm gonna
I'm
be an
leaving.
astronaut.
Granny, I love how you
Thank
never
you
fixed
so
your
much,
name.
Lucy.
Bye, Granny.
Bye.
Wait, oh, I thought.
Bye.
Granny didn't fix her name the entire time.
Oh yeah.
I'd never
Miami
fix my
Vice.
name.
No.
You
I
don't
mean,
need
it was
to.
just Granny Gay the entire time, not Granny Gale. It's like,
I mean,
Can
it
I
worked.
just say, I'm so sorry for kept saying last one. But when I said Alvin, Calvin came in, and I had to like go.
It was
I
like
had to go
that's
to
my bad.
Calvin, and then now
It's
I
okay.
started counting down from.
I was
Oh,
like sure
shit.
it was an album,
That's
but I
funny.
wasn't
It's
sure,
okay.
and I waited like 10 seconds, but I didn't want it to be like 5 minutes and I don't join if it was me. So I was like, I guess it's me.
Here
I
I go.
It's my bad.
Like, well, I'm going now.
By
So
the
I
way,
thought you said Calvin.
undoubtedly, in
See,
terms
he
of
thought you said
roleplay-
Calvin. I thought you said Alvin.
I said Alvin.
Yeah, that's my
Roleplay
bad, I'm sorry.
wise, I just want to say straight up, I'm giving the fucking MVP to Granny Gay and Little Dick. I can't cope.
Yeah.
You get it for the rap, and you get it because every time I
So
looked
good.
at you, you were your character. It was wonderful. You're slumped
you.
over.
Wait,
You're
is this
hitting a
water
liquor
or what
bottle.
is that?
Oh, this is straight vodka.
Oh, like,
did
actually-
actually
Yeah,
baby.
oh,
I just wanna
grandma's
say-
crunk on
Are you
screen.
okay?
Go.
Oh,
I just
I'm
wanna
doing dandy.
I just want to say I
thought it
brought
was
out
water
like
juice.
I was like, there's no way.
I
wait,
was thinking it was
wait, guys,
water or
guys.
apple juice.
I used to say I brought out like my good old like bird watching gear. I even like I mean I never got used for it, but I even had like a check card, like a little thing like where you could check little birds, like what birds.
Do you
are
like
sign.
birds?
No, I
Like,
mean
genuinely?
no. I mean no. Like I mean
Ornithology
no. I
major,
sound like
perhaps?
I am actually a little dick, but I mean.
She's feeling attacked by this. How dare you? say
No.
I'm a
I mean, birds are cool, I guess. I mean, they're cool, but like, I mean, me and my mother, when I was a child, me and my mother used to be out like and about and watch like, I mean, like we were used to be a lot in the countryside. So
I'll
I
be
mean,
honest.
yeah, but so
I definitely thought I was
Oh,
gonna live
somewhere.
through the night, so I had notes written down for like who voted on Elliot, who voted for me, who was like voting for other people. I was like ready. I was about to go like full on disguise toast, and then I got murdered. I was like, well,
No.
let's throw out
Yeah,
these
it
notes.
must
I'm not gonna lie. In my head, after like the first day, I'm like, all right, I'm noting out who voted. I'm voting out who voted, and then fucking again, god damn it, all forever chaos is Jacob. Like, how do you remember who voted for? I'm like, like, how does that make me suspicious? I couldn't deal with it, and then everyone fucking just voted to kill me. I'm like, why would I be this loud if I'm guilty?
I thought it was a false flag.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
No,
I know-
it's
I
just
know
who
about
I
false
am.
flag being a
That's
cop.
all it is. Just loud.
I feel like Newdory has so many new people to box at TwitchCon. I'm
Oh,
excited.
I'm gonna throw hands.
Evan, look
I'm gonna
out.
throw. Oh, I'm already. I'm gonna fucking kill.
There's already like
before
5
this is
matches.
over. It's gonna be. It's just gonna be all together. It's just gonna be one after another.
Let me fix my.
I
lens real quick.
preemptively
I don't have to
surrender.
take you down, Suncracker. Apparently, the games just do it for me.
We're gonna go to box at TwitchCon. I'm just gonna trip on the mat and die.
You're gonna trip on the mat and get knocked and knock yourself out. And I'm just gonna be like, I guess I win.
Has
A
anyone
win is a
here played
win.
One Night Ultimate Werewolf?
I have played One Night Ultimate Werewolf. It is the most.
I think that's really fun because like everyone gets to participate like every day, which is
Yeah.
really cool.
I think I would
If
love
it's
to
one
play
night,
Town
how are
of
there
Salem
multiple
with you
days?
guys.
I mean,
I would love to play Town of
Wait,
Salem.
Oh, Town of
yeah.
Salem was also great.
Yeah,
And we have enough people.
I've actually not done like a lot of werewolf or Salem, but I have done a lot of Mafia with role playing. We used to do it, Buck Murders, like in
Bro,
my school.
Among Us with proximity chat,
Oh,
where,
it's
like,
so much fun.
where the imposters can hear the ghost, is
Oh
amazing,
my
bro.
Yes.
I'm just gonna be yelling at the imposters the
Yes.
whole time,
Oh,
bro.
it's great. I did that once, and when I was dead, I followed around the guy who killed me and just started reading Harry Potter
Nice.
the whole time. I just started screaming spoilers for movies another time. I think this was really fun. I would be down to play with all of you except Evan. I'm gonna block you for the gaslighting bullshit. You're too powerful to be left alive. You
All
were
right, I'm leaving.
ridiculous.
You guys
We
have a good
should we
night.
should have known.
Yeah,
Evan
I'll
showed
head
up
out.
late. That
Yeah,
everyone
I'm
was
also
gonna just
heading
be, like,
out.
gaslighting.
Bye, guys.
Thanks so
Yeah.
much.
Bye,
guys.
everybody.
Have a good
Bye.
one.
Nighty.
I
Sweet
appreciate
dreams.
it.
Thank you for inviting.
Also,
it was awesome.
bro, Jacob got distracted by trying to get laid.
That's
Literally.
true. That's true. He did.
Too many
get laid.
people
Jacob,
wanted
you
to
said you're
bang
doing your
Elizabeth.
job, and then Grant just
So
distracted you.
many.
You gotta do what
That's
you gotta do
weird.
sometimes. Sometimes that's just that pussy power, baby. That's just what it is.
Yes, sir.
All right, good night.
Granny.
Yeah,
Yo,
sweet dreams.
Hey, yo.
What?
Thank you.
Granny just went along.
As you see, oh god, rip. Never mind. It's late, people. It's very late. I will go to bed, and yeah, thank you all. Oh yeah, Benadryl. Oh my god, I don't know. Let me see here. I can't even get my camera to work again. I don't even know at this point. I thought I was gonna, you know, properties. Can I even get it to work again? Let me see. There we go. Okay. Let me see here. There we go. Night time. Let's get rid of that one. Oh, yeah, I am ready to sleep. It's very nice to see you all though. Okay. Holy crap, Ronis. That was intense. I was screaming at the end. Bubbles! Okay, I'm gonna give both some bubbles before I go to bed because you see it's freaking light outside. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it anyways. I did struggle a little bit like with some of like the sound quality things. Because I also had to restart the stream, sorry for that. But I ended up like I had to figure out how to do with the camera because I could only have the camera in one place. And they needed the camera, so yeah. Yeah. I hope you like my character. I hope you like my character that I did. My little Jimothy. Jimothy. Yeah, it's very, very scary. She'd be like, talk like this, like, you know, like, and everyone. And what if they kill my birds? I wanted to go all in or more on the birds later, but like, we had so little time and it was so much talking, so I couldn't do like my bird talks. Oh well, it was a great time. Yeah, I'm gonna go and sleep my ass off. Oh, good night, OP15. Thank you. Yeah, I heard their neighbors is still banned. Feels bad, man. Oh, yeah. Hi, thank you. Yeah, I try my best. I try my best to play, go all in. But yeah, it was hard. It was hard. Like, I mean, it really threw me off that it really, like, I think I wouldn't have been as thrown off, like, you know, if it wouldn't have been for like Big Jim and Little Frankie keeping together for so long. Like, because I was like, it can only be like maximum 3 rounds now. And they were still keeping together, you know? And I was like, if they're the same alignment, I mean, you know, if they're the same alignment, there's something definitely being, like, at least one of them gotta be, you know, sus of the other at this point. So I think that, and especially that got strengthened with Jacob behind, is saying, you know, and it made sense, like, Jacob had to be the good guy. I mean, I know I was playing the devil's advocate a little bit, but I was like, but I was like, the probability that was one of the bad guys was very small. Who is trust Big Jim? I don't know. Like, I mean, Elliot actually did trust in start. I got better vibes from him than I got from Jim. But the problem is, like, there's so many people you talk to or like listen to. So it's like you forget like which people you were thinking were sus before. You have to have in 2 hours. Oh my god. Well, I hope you survive the day. That's for sure. Yeah, I mean, that's how I would say. Oh, yeah. Gosh. And I don't know, like, the thing was about what I thought was so sus with Big Jim was that he was always just going on with the family thing. You know, never anything about the game. But I think also that, like, you know, it was very, 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 very tricky, everything, like, towards the end. I mean, not the very end. That was very obvious who were the killers, especially Patty. It was 100%, like, it could not be anyone else. Like, it's literally impossible. But it was literally impossible for anyone, like, for him to not be Mafia. But except for that, I mean, I think it got a little bit tricky when, like, Rick, because, like, you heard Rick and you heard Alvin, right? The Sir Alvin, blah blah blah. And Alvin was that's, like, you know, I was also always asking, like, who do you think are the Mafia? Because the Mafia, like, since there are so many accusations out and about, and when you're so few, it's very interesting to hear what they are saying, because they naturally don't want to accuse their own Mafia. So if people are them on the tracks, they want to try to attack other people, just as Alvin did, who was not. I mean, he was going for, you know, I mean, he went for Big Jim though, so that was a very, very smart move. But Rick, he was, you know, trying to, he was going more like to the ones that were that the people were suspicious of in the first run, right? And I think that, like, there were so many people basically backing up, like, together with the sheriff, together with that, like, little Frankie and Big Jim backing up each other, like it really did seem like Rick was the bad guy. Yeah. Even felt quiet in the beginning and we realized he had to talk. Yeah. Yeah, it is true. That is true. Yeah, he was very quiet. Like, I was very, like, there were a lot of very quiet people in the start. And I was always very, like, a little bit sus of that. You know? But it was really tricky. I didn't feel like Elliot was a bad guy, though. Like, I really felt like he got wrongly voted out. I really did. And I didn't. I was a little bit more sus against our security guard, but I still, I don't know. I felt like I really wanted more meat on the bones. It's a little bit tricky. I don't like to vote people out that early because it's literally impossible to know. But it is true. It is very hard to be Mafia because you try to, you need like a lot of information created by other people to create a valid working guesses. That doesn't seem like you're trying just to protect yourself, but it actually seems like you want to go off I think like the main idea is that, I mean, I'm not very good at being Mafia, but I think like the best thing you can do is like listening to what townspeople are saying and then try to go off like their wrong accusations. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Nappy Alice. Yeah, I felt that way as well. I was not convinced that you were the bad guy. I didn't vote for anyone until like halfway in, I think. Because I never felt safe. I never felt sure about neither you nor and Elliot. You know, like it was too early for me to know anything. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was a little bit sus. Yeah, it was a little bit sus. I mean, I was, the thing is like I don't know everyone like well enough, right? So I was like, you know, there's a risk that like any of like the Mafia didn't vote for you or like voting for someone, you know, because they don't want to make it seem too obvious, you know, like it. But that's the thing, though. Like this is the tricky part. If there are a lot of people who, I mean, it's very different depending on how much Mafia people have played or not. So if people have played a shit ton of Mafia, it's very probable that the Mafia will not vote. Not everyone in the Mafia will vote, or things like that, or throw in a lot of curveballs, you know, to not be associated with each other. Yeah, Patty was crazily good. I cannot believe that Patty got away with it the last round. It was impossible. Frank gaslight everyone about Elliot. If I were Mafia, and she made it sound like he misspoke. Yeah, like, I mean, it was, the thing is, like, I mean, as I said as well, like, it was, like, especially last round, it got completely obvious who was the murderer, or, like, etc. Because, literally, like, there were two people saying they were medics. There's like two townspeople would never say they're both medics. That literally makes no sense. Like they wouldn't, right? Because why would one lie about it? They wouldn't. Which means one was a liar and one was saying the truth. And I mean, like, and then the Mafia cannot die during the night, which means a townsperson died during the night. Who was the townsperson? Well, or who died during the night? Yeah, it was little Frankie, which means little Frankie had to be a townsperson, which means Patty had to be Mafia because only one of them could be a townsperson. Like, so that was like, I mean, it had to be, you know? And Big Jim was pretty obvious as well. I wasn't 100% sure about like the last one. I mean, like if I would have been in that situation. But you would have figured out depending on like how they were talking, who were like defending Patty. It's crazy. But Patty was Patty was MVP. Patty was, holy crap, that was absolutely insane. The gaslighting, but yeah, gaslighting was insane. I mean, I felt like I played like I felt like I played a little bit too much devil's advocate there, but I also like, I played so many games with people who are playing Mafia, who are like trying to, you know, use situations and like, yeah, gaslight people. So I was like, you know, like for example, if Jacob would have been Mafia, you know, Jacob could have been playing really hardcore and really, you know, like, yeah, like you've been able to save people through accusing others. But I mean, that's I think he's just like messed up a lot and like, yeah, I don't know. But I mean, it was definitely like, I felt like people were voted out a little bit too early. I would say that you overall, you want people to stay in. You don't want the people to be voted out too early. Yeah, overall, not voted out, because that means you have less people to work with. I mean, okay, yeah, you have potentially less Mafia to deal with, but yeah. I mean, I guess it's good to have at least someone voted out, because then you get the information, oh, there's 1 or 2 Mafia left. I don't know. It was tricky. But yeah, Napolis, you did not deserve to get voted out, that's for sure, at least. Yeah, let's go raid. Yeah. That was great. Elevated boxing league. Let's go. Let's go raid. I need to go sleep. I'm still like somewhat sick, so I'm exhausted in all ways possible. God. Oh. Yeah, that was great though. That was great. Yeah, it's bedtime time. Let's go raid, everyone. Sweet dreams and take care of yourself. And hope you stay up. If you don't, yeah, stay awesome. Good night. You're awesome. Goodbye. See you on the Discord. See you tomorrow. See you. Me continue the game. I don't know if I'm able to. I'm play tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, today, evening. If I have energy for it. If I'm not dead. Otherwise, I'll play on Thursday. We'll see you around. See y'all. You're awesome. Stay cool.